welcome to Route 66. This is Water Under the Bridge, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign in which we are playing old school adventure modules, the Temple of Elemental Evil, converted to 5th edition. Sorry, had to reboot the brain.
What are we playing again?
Yeah, what? Converted to 5th edition, set in the homebrew campaign setting of Enderan. Here to introduce herself.
Oh, hi, I'm Ava. I play Junko, the rogue.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Next? Yup. Hell yeah. Ash. Other Ash.
This is going great. I'm
Right?
Ashley. I play Cora. She is a Samar monk.
We got some kinks to work out. Saraha.
Hi, I'm Saraha. I play Nova, the Kalashar Circle of the Moon Druid.
I think I spoiled it.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Myth, and I play Medora, the bard pirate.
Accurate. And I am Askell Archer, and I play everything else. I'm the DM. Shit, there's nothing else to say. I guess let's roll the intro and get right into this game.
Wait,
huh?
don't you want to?
What chat
Chat's
does? What
blessings.
is it?
Yeah. You're right. I forgot. Chat's blessings. Chat, you get to be involved in today's game if you spend your gold pieces on Chat's blessings, which I totally remembered.
It's been a little.
It was
bit,
like
so
a chat. You figure it the fuck
our
out.
players can spend Chat's blessings to give plus or minus 1 to any d20 roll per point that they spend. Excuse me, per blessing that they spend. So, it gets things done. It can turn getting stepped on to death by a stegosaurus into, just barely rolling out from under its foot. I don't know what you want from me. It's a subtle thing. Did I forget anything else? Are we good?
Probably.
I mean, almost certainly, but yeah, do the thing, quick. Well, I guess let's recap. So, that'll do. You guys are the intrepid party of adventurers, the Valkyrie, most of you. Some of you still have to go through the induction process. You've been attempting to take down an established temple of wickedness in the country of Saragarda called the Temple of Elemental Sin, or Elemental Evil if you prefer. These people were defeated once, but not completely, and have been rebuilding their armies at the behest of the demigod Ayuz, or perhaps the demon queen, Zugtmoy. You've explored a fair bit of the second floor of the temple at this point, and started moving about the first level. After an intense fight with some pirates and mercenaries, you were joined by former pirate seeking freedom, whose name I definitely didn't forget over the last few weeks that we haven't played, is Medora. I got it before you said it. Medora. It was open literally right next to me. It's been a long 2 weeks, okay?
And he has a husband named Brock? Something like that.
What are you on
What?
about?
Who?
Medora's the pirate.
Oh, I thought. Sorry, I skipped ahead.
As far as we know, Medora is not married. But
You are now.
It's news to me. That was
I
one
mean-
hell of an intro to a campaign. It's like Medora is immediately married.
Mazel tov.
You're welcome.
Dang it, I was gonna marry Medora. That's so rude.
Shit.
Shit, you were too slow. You guys accepted Medora into your group, and were proceeding with rescuing some of the prisoners that you found on the first floor, when you ran into an angry dwarf named Brunk.
Who's married to
Who-
Medora.
No, but
Oh, okay.
they are very, very motivated. They explain that there is a vampire hidden on the 3rd level in a chamber that he knows where to find. He explained that this vampire has been controlling people, turning them into assets for the temple, and that he longs to plunge a wooden stake through the vampire's heart. You guys agreed to go with him to face this vampire, to kill it while it's still daylight, before it awakens and becomes far more deadly. But first, you wanted to get the prisoners to the surface, and maybe a little breath of fresh air. So, where we are picking up, you are just outside of the temple. In fact, have a map.
Oh,
You are just outside of the temple.
I can't see.
Yeah, as
help,
soon as it loads,
Help, I'm
it's still
blind.
loading.
Help.
You would be right here.
Did we?
But your tokens aren't right there.
Short rest.
You did, I believe. Or if not officially, I'm giving you the benefits of a short rest because it just makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Because I did not mark that.
Okay,
'cause I
I
wasn't
think
sure if we did.
Maybe you talked about it and just it didn't happen. This is where you should be. I've moved your tokens accordingly.
Yeah, I
Um,
think we were going to before we went back in.
Mhm.
Rolled a 1. All right. I'm spending 2 hit die because
Oh.
the first one I only rolled a 1 on.
The
The
dark edifice of the temple looms above you, and you can still see that there are sickeningly hued stained glass windows along the outer exterior, demonic gargoyles perched atop its many spires and minarets or minarets. I've never actually heard that word said out loud. I've always assumed minaret, but who knows? Seemingly just statues, but nonetheless disturbing and grotesque as they stare down at you. The entire area is just a little too quiet, surrounded as it is by dead grass and a ring of dead, warped, mutated trees and crumbling walls. What do you do? Other than rest. I mean, obviously you rest.
So, does anybody need any extra healing before we go in?
Yeah, I'm decent. Need to update.
Junko?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, you don't look fine. Okay.
I
We just need to
getting
update
there.
our tokens. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting
You guys
there.
don't
We
look
just-
okay.
We just haven't done that yet. Just ignore us. Don't worry about it.
So does anybody know like what we're gonna be dealing with when we go fight the vampire?
I have some concerns about fighting a vampire that was just sprung on us. A, we had never heard of a vampire being in this temple. So, where did that come from? B, I would prefer to fight a vampire when I have all of my spellcasting capabilities. I have very little spellcasting capability at the moment. And since vampires are undead, I know I could use some spells against it that would work, but I do not have prepared or access to at the moment because I need a long rest. Like what? Well, I thought that we had just assumed that was the wizard who did that, though. I thought it was Dracon's wizard friend who was mind controlling but is that
Yeah.
not what we
Are you
think
guys
anymore?
talking about? Are you talking about Hector?
Yeah.
Ashlow,
Yes.
your mic isn't outputting, it looks like.
Oh dear. Oh no. Just redo that whole conversation.
Rewind.
You said
You don't have to
"My
rewind. The captions
name."
caught it. Maybe you can
A-S-
when you're editing this on YouTube, you can
Oh.
like
Just do a voiceover.
voiceover.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just voice over it.
Oh, it came back for no reason.
Great, love that.
weird.
Love that.
I love
Brad.
OBS. Cool. Hi.
Okay.
So,
Vampire.
yeah.
It's just that Burn. No one ever mentioned anything about a vampire in like all the research that we did about this. So it just seems really like convenient. I don't know. How do we know that this dwarf is telling the truth? How do we know that
He seems
he's
honest,
not leading us into a trap? Or
or maybe
like-
he's controlled by the vampire.
yeah, or what if what if we go to the third floor, which we have not been to? We haven't even explored the first floor, and then I'm just worried.
So, here's our options then, I guess. If we want to be full power when we go and fight the maybe vampire or walk into a trap, we could either go and tell Ashley's forgotten his name, Brunk. Okay.
No,
we could-
that's
no,
his.
uh,
No, Brock is his
Oh.
husband.
That's the husband's
Ta-
name.
His name's
Ta-
Locke.
Lack.
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 Is
It's
it
spelled
Lack?
lock, but it's spelled
Lock.
yes.
Okay.
Lack.
We could go and yeah, that was a whole roller coaster. We could go and tell Luck that we're not willing to do it now, but we'll help if he waits a day. Or
Yeah, we can still fight him in the daylight. It's just
Or we
tomorrow.
could just leave and leave
Well, I'd
him
like
to
to
it.
help if there really
Me
is
too.
something.
But if we're not even sure we can trust him, then
that's what I'm saying. He just
he did have a cool
appeared
shield.
out of nowhere. He's just been on this floor the whole time. We haven't seen him this entire time we've been in the temple. And then
Well,
he's
we
like,
haven't been on that.
"Hey,
floor.
there's a vampire," and we're like, "How? Why are you even here?" It's just given
I
outside
mean,
forces influencing our lives a lot. Forgive me for being a little bit cautious when a random dwarf pops up who we've never seen or heard of and talks about a vampire who we've never seen or heard of.
I mean that's fair.
I'm just sus.
You're
And I
sus.
don't want to. No, we're all sus. I
Thanks.
don't want to walk into potentially a trap with. I don't know. I don't have a lot of. I mean, I can change shape, but that's kind of all I got in a combat right
Well,
now, and I don't
so
know how
then-
effective that is.
Are we gonna go in and tell him no thanks and just keep exploring the temple on our own?
We
What if he explored with us?
yeah. What if we said because we need to go and find people, or
We need to find Romag.
or Mr. T. What I can't remember what we're calling
Yes.
him. TP.
I don't mean to be rude, but we did say that if he showed us the way out, that we would help him.
I
He
mean,
did.
And
yeah.
I
Maybe if we
am one of my word.
I am all for being honest. Maybe we just be honest with this guy and be like, hey, we don't know you. We're also kind of low on stuff. Will you wait a bit?
Medora,
Yeah.
have you heard of a vampire since you've been? I don't know how long you've been employed. You know.
I mean, we came up the river to help with the priest murder kind of situation, which turns out it was you guys.
Right.
And
Did you hear whispers of a vampire at all?
I can think through what I would know.
Oh boy.
Well, I
with
can
Let me
do
this.
just
some
jog
rolling.
my memory here.
Let me just
Make
Let
a
me just think about
Let me
it.
just check my diary. Hang on.
let me see what the overlords say about what my memory remembers
history
today.
check, I guess.
You got this. You got this.
Check that history.
No,
Don't
no,
got
this is
this
the
yet.
first-
Don't
This is the
got
first you've heard of a vampire.
Well, to be fair, we were just on that floor. Like we'd just gone in and sat and listened for screams. That's all we did. And then we heard you guys. It wasn't like we explored around. I don't think I could navigate.
Okay, fair.
Okay. So why don't we just say we can't fight the vampire now, but when we get to our full strength,
No. What if we can? We'll see what he says. I'm willing to fight it now if he's not willing to like compromise it. I'm just wary of it being a trap. But if not, and we can convince him to come with us, and then we can help him when we're back to our full.
so you think
capabilities.
maybe he is trying to lay a trap for us?
I still have the sunlight too.
Oh,
That-
that's true. That
that
could help
is-
a lot.
That would
That
really
is-
upset a vampire. They don't like garlic or sunlight.
I don't know about the garlic thing. I've never heard that.
No, I read it in my book.
I mean,
It's honestly nature's favorite spice.
I mean-
Of
It was
course they
called
wouldn't like it.
Stradula. That's what it was
While
called.
they're talking about garlic and the properties of vampirism or not, can I, because we're outside,
Mhm.
find an animal and cast Animal Messenger? This will take me 10 minutes.
It will be a little hard given that you're in like a dead zone. So make a nature check with nature or survival with disadvantage.
How
Unless you
far
wanna go-
away would I have to wander to be able to not make that with disadvantage?
Maybe about half a mile.
Hmm.
Away from the blighted part of the jungle.
Okay. Because here's the thing, I hate that nature is intelligence based when it comes to,
It really ought to be
looking
wisdom.
for animals, because it's like, as a druid, you think I would
Makes
be
sense.
able to do
Survival then.
that.
So that's wisdom, right?
survival is wisdom.
Yes,
Don't you have
Okay.
Mr. Bean with you still?
No, he's missing.
Oh, he's still
We
missing.
haven't found him.
Oh.
I don't know where he
Oh.
is.
Poor Mr. Bean.
I'm
Not that
upset.
panic, bless.
Yeah, whatever, your call. I just wanted to cast Animal Messenger.
Well, you can use your choice between nature or survival.
I can help you find one.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
So,
So
just
then
a
it would just
straight
be a
roll.
regular roll. Yep.
Okay, please don't fail me now.
Please
I
don't
got a 14.
fail me now.
Okay. It may not be the best animal, but you find a little kind of hungry rat.
Okay, I will give it. I still have some pancake. Give it a little piece of pancake while I'm casting Animal Messenger.
He'll like
If
that.
you've never seen a rat eat crumbs or like a little bit of cake, it's the most precious thing you've ever seen.
I would like to
Ratatouille.
describe Valdriel.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
I would like to. I did not think this message through. You guys continue discussing vampires and garlic while I think about this message for
Hey,
2 seconds.
So in this book, they made like they were having a dinner with the vampire overlord, and they made him like this cheesy garlic pasta, but he didn't know there was garlic in it. And then he had it, and then he was like, "Oh, garlic!" And then he like went back to his coffin, and then they followed him and staked him.
As a question, do you have any garlic?
No. So I
Ah.
think if we fight the vampire, we should get some.
Where would we find garlic here, Cora?
Well, if the forest isn't all messed up, usually there's some growing out in the woods.
I mean, this forest definitely is messed up, but
Yeah.
it sounds like weirdly it's easier to get hold of sunshine than it is garlic.
You know, I don't think they like mirrors either.
Medora?
Or do mirrors not like them? I don't remember.
I don't think mirrors have
think-
opinions.
yeah.
Well, they don't show them their reflections. So.
Oh, that's fair.
Medora, do you not have any questions for us? I forget. It's been a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, if you need to ask us anything.
Medora's just taking it all in. She's just learned that half of you and / all of you are not human. And that was the last
I'm-
bit of information that went
I'm
in. She's
human.
still getting over that one.
You are not
I'm-
human.
I'm
Stop
human.
lying.
Medora's just gonna
My eyes are like
nod.
staring daggers.
I look up from the rat. Don't lie. This is the rat right now.
Medora's just looking at E3
That
like,
rat looks messed up.
You know what?
He's happy,
He's
though.
mad you said that.
Oh no!
Fucking chaos. We haven't even got back in yet.
Like, Medora's still looking at E3 and wondering whether he's actually taken his hand off his eye yet, if we're still outside.
No, I think we
Oh,
did
yeah,
one.
'cause you-
I did one the back in to test it, and I was like, yeah.
How did it go for you?
It was a bit. It was a bit. Depth perception was weird. It was like I could see far, but only in one eye. Wait, are you supposed to cover
Okay.
the other one when you go in?
I have my
'Cause
message.
I didn't
now,
do that.
whatever.
Okay. Just a note, it does say, though, you have to specify a location that you visited.
Oh no, the temple.
Oh shit.
How vague can you be? Because we technically have visited the 3rd floor,
I would say
Technically, we have, but
but it was literally just down
I
some
don't-
stairs. Nope.
yeah, I
you'd
don't
probably have to be a
know.
little more specific than the temple in this instance.
What if I said like the 3rd floor down? What if I specified like where the stairs were? Because we know where the stairs are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then just let it explore from there. How specific? If it fails, it fails.
I don't
Well,
think that
I'll
would
try to
work.
Well, I'm gonna cast the spell anyway.
That's fine.
I don't.
I mean, also, he's not on the 3rd floor, so.
Well,
That's
Okay.
information.
So, I think we should just try talking to Locke about how we're feeling about this, and then go from there. See what he says.
Sure.
I will say this, by the way, Nova. When you give your message to the rat, it does scurry away into the
okay.
temple.
I mean, my message is, yay, it's Nova. It doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, boy.
It just says I've come to yo, what's up? It's your girl. I've come to rescue you and the others. Please tell me where I can find you. Valoria is worried. So if that's the message that gets to him, that's what gets
Okay.
to him.
Got it.
Yeah, I'll be as specific as I possibly can be in the confines of a rat sending a message for me. I mean, I can go 50 miles, so
Mm-hmm. Maybe, you never know. Miracles can happen.
I will waste this sending scroll
Okay.
if I have to.
But if we're not going to fight the vampire, are we going in to find Romeg and like beat him up?
So,
Yeah, I mean that was our original goal.
Romag is today's
The
problem.
Earth.
Vampire
Right.
is
So-
tomorrow.
I'm saying if we can't convince Locke, like if he's gonna go on his own to fight this vampire right now, I'd rather us go with him. You know, like I don't want to leave someone to fend for themselves when
think
they're
I
just looking
can-
for somebody that they love.
I could try to persuade him.
Here's
Do you have
cute.
taffy?
And-
I have some things. Not the fish. He didn't seem interested in the fish.
But so if he's not willing to like wait one day while we take care of Romag and help us do that, then I'm fine with going now. I don't want to leave him on his own, you know, because he'll probably get killed
Okay, well,
if
let's
it's a
try
vampire.
Let's try to
I mean,
convince him
He
to
didn't.
just come with us, maybe.
He didn't look the most skilled fighter either.
I
thought
mean, he
looked
seemed
pretty
like he
good.
was holding his own, but I think after a bit,
Well, he did
I-
get surrounded.
He
Yeah.
got surrounded, but you guys had a tree do more damage.
I guess I didn't really
mean,
see him fighting.
That's different.
Have you ever been hit by a tree?
I don't
You
want to
know,
get hit by
yeah,
that
I
tree.
have. It
Maybe
hurts.
he wasn't good at it, but he was really enthusiastic about it.
Okay, we're getting.
Was it like a tree? Was it like a treant or?
A what?
Yeah.
Your dwarf tree
Yeah. Yeah.
is pretty
Right.
Are you talking about
scary.
me or are you talking about?
You.
Who are you talking to? Me?
Wait, which tree?
It's tree
anyways.
is pretty scary. I don't think we
So
should
we're
leave
going in?
Lark on his
Let's
own.
go try to convince him to come with us to take care of Romag, and we'll take care of the vampire
Okay,
tomorrow. But
I'll
if
go
he
first.
refuses, then yeah,
Hiya!
then we'll just go. We'll just go do the vampire
I'll
thing. I
follow
guess.
after Cora. Is
Derail
best
all of
I
our
can.
plans because that's what we do in this group. just
You know, I
derail
think
our
it's character growth
plans.
that you have a plan at all.
It implies that we had plans at some point, but yeah.
Am I going the
I
right
always
way?
have
I think this is the right way.
It's okay. I'm just
uh,
gonna move you to the next map.
Oh, I'm having
On
fun
the-
running though.
Well,
Yeah. Whee! Oh,
I wanna hang back before as we're going down the stairs because I presume we're going down the same stairs, right?
Yeah.
I want to hang back and pull Medora back
Oh,
to have a little chat.
a little awkward because I'm at the back of the group, but that's fine. I'll just breeze on past you.
I like to think that
Sorry.
Nova's like making little,
excuse me.
like walking past him.
Let me just squeeze on by you here.
I'll just side eye E3 like, you need anything?
It's okay.
Have you
I'm
been
gonna
there?
keep lighting torches because I can't see.
Girl,
Just carry a
same.
torch.
I
Well,
I
but
have
we
a
want
lantern,
the hallways
but,
to just be lit. You
but
know?
also I can just like every torch I pass, I can light it, and then I know my way back. So I'm just lighting my way out of here in case you guys all somehow ditch me.
I mean, that's not going to happen
Black
yet.
and faith.
So, hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
a little confused.
You'll get used to
But-
that. It's fine.
I mean, a lot happened. I seem to be trying to help you guys now, but that should help me, maybe.
So, I just wanted to, because things are gonna get crazy in here, and it seems like you have some history with some of the people here. I'm not sure, but I just want to say to you, these people that I'm with and that you are now with, I, for some reason, have fallen in love with, and I need to protect them. So I have something to ask of you.
Okay.
They're going.
Medora's just sort of very wary of where this is going.
Ithri's doing his protector thing. There's this place is mental in more ways than I can even imagine. It's going to be dangerous, and I'm going to do my best to protect them, and will protect you as long as you stay with us and on the right side. But I have a request. Please, these people have been through so much recently, and I just want you to... I know you might have things that are stressing you out and coming to get you, or things we need to deal with in here, but can we try and just... I want to say keep it light. That's probably not going to work, but just try and not add to their worries. They have a lot going on, and some of it's secret. I'm not going to tell you any of it without their input. I just wanted to ask that you would be nice to them.
Providing that my entire pirate crew that I don't want to meet again don't turn up round the corner.
I mean,
You have my word, I'm not adding to their stress.
I'm not talking about in fights. I've got you. I've got everyone covered there. I mean, like, and if your pirate crew turn up, we'll smash him. It's fine. I just don't like. Try not to add more stress if you can, because fuck, it's been difficult.
Medora's just gonna nod and just I don't want to add to the stress. I will try not to. If you can't tell me their stress,
I
that's
could.
fine.
I just won't.
It's not yours to
Yeah.
tell me,
Yeah.
and I respect that.
We should catch up. But if you want to know any of my secrets, I'm very willing. But let's go.
I can't see, so just let me light these torches.
I'll get a sword out and say Baal and light my flame sword.
You can see on the map, right?
I can see on the map because I have a lantern, but I'm just gonna.
Well, and
Like-
are those torch icons not giving light?
Nope.
Hmm.
They are for me. Some of them.
Some of them.
The white, some of them are, yes. I think so.
There are some further north that I'm not seeing that I think we did light, but
Yeah.
Well, there's a turn further north.
I
That's all
lit a whole
right.
bunch up here that I
Okay.
can see if I move and wave my lantern around. But yeah, it's okay.
all right.
Weird.
Where was the store? Where was it?
Right, let's catch up.
Did I not move his token? He's there.
He's right
Oh,
here.
waiting.
he's at this intersection.
I'm
sorry,
there's so
yeah,
much
I
going
on, I
lost
can't
his
see.
token. I can't.
He's right
find-
here.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's in there.
He's right here with us.
Oh, there he is. Yeah,
That
there he
isn't
is.
me.
Is
It
he-
looks very
is
much
he
like
right-
me, but
It did
Is he
kind of
right
look like you. He was here in the intersection. Waiting. He's kind of sitting cross-legged with his back to the wall. He still has his hammer, and there is a body sprawled out on the floor in the middle of the intersection. Their head looks like it's been bashed in.
Oh shit!
A
I'm gonna
body
run
of
over.
Whomst.
Yeah,
It
I'm
looks
gonna-
like one of the black armored mercenaries.
Lock. Are you okay? What happened?
Oh, him, he's nothing. Just came on by asking a few questions.
You killed?
Man, I really wish I had.
Don't worry, we got to know each other real intimately, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't wish to.
You can see
can I
that
do a
there's
medicine?
still a little bit of blood
Is
on
he
his
dead?
hand.
Is he dead?
Oh
dead?
God, yes.
His head is like.
A lot of his head is missing. He is unmistakably dead.
Seems dead.
Is he alive? His
Is he
head's
alive
missing,
now?
but is he good?
Is he good?
I'm sorry, it's not a hammer,
Is
it's a
he-
mace. that
Is he
has.
okay?
Uh,
I forgot. I'm so sorry. I know we do not retcon, but I had intended. I have this cloak of protection from Dracon that I had intended giving to Medora during our short
That's fine.
rest to attune to. So, yay! It'll up your AC and your saves.
Oh, okay.
Brad.
nice.
Locke, we've got some things to
Let
talk
me know
about.
if you've got it.
Can we talk on the way?
No,
Sun will be setting soon, and I don't
That's-
like in a fight with a vamp.
that's the thing. So can we wait?
Is she very charismatic? Should we be letting her down?
I am actually very
Okay.
charismatic.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there. We're still upstairs.
Can
I
we,
said
like-
that to Junko.
Can we wait a little? We're not really up to par, I don't think, to fight a vampire.
You want to wait till it's strong in the night? No.
No,
like the
no.
next
No.
day maybe.
She's
after
just
we
saying
rest.
she's just saying that tomorrow in the daylight, like I could have some spells that I'm kind of tapped out magically. So tomorrow I could have some spells that would help better, and
Yeah.
you know, we could go into the fight fresh rather than having slogged through a whole dungeon of things, and now having to fight a very powerful vampire.
Better chance
If
of
there's
success.
a fight, we've already messed up. We're not going to fight the thing. It's sleeping. Vampires
So you
sleep in the
think-
day. We're gonna put a stake right
Well,
through his
doesn't he
heart.
have protectors around him or something?
Not this
Yeah, is he
one.
just alone?
What?
hidden, sleeping in a coffin?
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I want to know if he's actually
I would
seen
like to
this.
do that too, actually. That seems a little sus.
Cora's gonna look at
Ooh,
Nova.
Natural 18 for a 24. Yeah,
Okay.
what would you like?
She's just giving you the eyes,
I'll
Oh.
send you the whisper
Is he
Nova.
busy?
I just
Okay. Locke,
gosh, somebody let me attune to that orb so I can have detect thoughts again.
Locke, can I ask you something?
Hang on, I'm sending a whisper to Nova for her insight.
Oh, okay.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Whispers.
Seems legit, bro.
In the dark of the night.
And Junko, as far as you can tell, you're not picking up any dishonesty.
Okay.
Locke,
He's looking at you.
is this a trap for us?
No.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
We'll see about that.
I told you before. You're acting like it's been weeks or something.
It's been like an hour.
It has been though. I mean,
Feels
Oh,
like
I
it's been
rolled
2
an
weeks.
8.
I told you. He's hidden away in a secret room
how do you know where he is? How did you get Ouch.
I went there with my husband.
Right.
I was gonna put the stake through him then and there, but my husband
Why?
turned on me because he'd already
Why?
been charmed by it.
Where are you from?
Oh shit, I don't remember what I said a few weeks ago. So if this contradicts what he
The
said a few weeks
North?
ago, it's because of me and not him.
I don't think you said anything.
You didn't?
Did he
I
not?
thought
Okay,
he did.
No.
I thought
you
he. Well,
made a point to say that he never said where he's from or what clan he's from.
Or his family name.
he.
yeah.
I made a point of saying he did not give a clan name.
Yeah, but that
From
was
a
also...
place far north. It's. Well, it's called Himnheim.
Okay. And
You
what are you
know
doing
of the
this
city.
far south?
Coldheim.
Okay.
And E3, you would know Coldheim is the capital.
What are you doing this far south?
I must be downstairs now.
We were traveling.
Why?
You're the Inquisition now?
Yes.
Wait. I think he's telling the truth.
I
think so too, but here's the thing. You seem quite obsessed with this vampire, and I'm worried that it has a charm on you as
He
well.
took my husband.
I understand that. There are people that I love, and we all have people that we love that are in this temple. As
You ever had
prisoners.
someone you love turned against you, forced to stab you, chase you away, tried to kill you, knowing you might have to fight them to the death?
Yes.
He asked the wrong person that, didn't he? Well, now imagine then that you got a chance to plant this little bit of wood right in the chest of the one that made it happen. And in so doing, you and your love can reconcile.
Right, but
Think
why
you'd
would
be
you?
any better than me?
Why would you not want to wait until people who are fully rested and have full?
Because every day that goes by, there's more harm he can do. More husbands, wives, children.
There is a way we could check to see if he's charmed. See if he has a bite on him.
Wait. What?
Do we know anything about
You do not.
vampires at all, or
That's
are
how
you
it
just
works.
making this up?
That's what. Isn't that
We
how
don't
it
know.
works?
I don't.
Can I make a
think
check
so.
on that? To
You
see
can do
if
a
it's
religion check if you like.
religion? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, they bite you, and then you're under their thrall.
I
13.
don't
You aren't
think.
sure of the details, but you're pretty sure that's not.
No, Car, that's not how it works, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, I could counter charm him and see if he's.
Perform whatever tests you want, and then let me go if you're not coming.
You.
No,
I want to
you would
stake
rather
the
go.
son of a bitch before the sun sets.
What
Does
if
the
we could
stake
have...
even work?
Look, what
Religion
if we
check.
could have the sun at night
Only if
too?
it has garlic.
Would
on
that
it.
be okay? Could you wait?
No,
I think it's that.
I
21?
don't want to fight the thing.
21.
So Nova, this explains why you've been so like facepalm. You do know a bit about vampires. You've probably never actually fought one, but you know that they do indeed sleep in coffins. It's how they regenerate. You can only kill a vampire by killing it when it's in its coffin, or by exposing it to the sun and then not letting it get away. The sun is harmful to it, but will not instantly destroy it if it can get out of sunlight.
Okay.
You know that putting a wooden stake through its heart renders it paralyzed with no chance of escape.
Ah.
You also know that the garlic thing is a total freaking myth.
And the bite control thing, is that a myth as well?
They do dominate others, but it's their eyes, not their
but
bite.
it's their eyes.
Their bite is how they turn others and how they feed.
Okay.
Often the charm precedes the bite.
So, okay. Locke, your plan is to just paralyze this vampire with a stake.
and then cut its head off and stuff the crackers in its eyeballs.
Crackers?
Wafers, whatever. There's not really a difference.
Oh,
is there?
holy wafers. Yeah.
They have to be holy?
I
Is
thought
that
so.
part true?
No. Actually, cutting its head off would probably alone be enough, but stuffing the eyes with holy wafers is a tradition that dates back to making sure they don't
Oh, it's
become.
tradition.
Well, if you don't have holy wafers, I don't know if that's gonna work.
But
Okay.
you do. I will say, you do know, during the daylight, when they rest, they are indeed vulnerable. So much so that they could not put up
Hey.
any fight at all. They are dependent upon their guardians, if they have any.
Okay. So this
Uh,
guy's like basically telling the truth, and he knows what he's getting into. It just seems awfully. I have a really bad
Well,
feeling.
we can't let him go off by himself.
Okay.
I'm not giving you the choice. You can follow me, or you can come, or you can stay.
I was gonna say.
Those are
Three choices.
choices.
Two of those are the same. Are you feeling all right, Locke? Are you good? You
It's
look a
been
little
a
peaked.
long afternoon. I think I
I-
took a hit to the head a few times in that fight earlier.
Let's just
Oh,
go.
here, I'll heal you up.
Okay. Yeah, Junko, I think you're right.
I'm
Let's
And
gonna-
you have your sunlight thing, right? So
I'm gonna
Yes.
scoot closer to
I just
him
don't
and
have
I'll
moonbeam right now. That's the really. I would love to have
bandage
that.
his wounds.
It's okay. I
Stilly,
I
I
heard-
need to know his hit die.
You don't need to know his hit die.
Or he
I do
needs
have to know how much I heal him.
You just need to roll the die. I will worry about that.
Oh, fine.
She tried.
Damn good try, but no.
You heal 7 plus his hit die.
Okay,
Which is
so
how
Okay.
much? How much is
while
that?
she's healing them,
27.
I'll just
Ooh.
give the others the lowdown. Like, all right, if he paralyzes it with a stake
Yeah.
in his heart,
Yeah.
he'll be paralyzed.
Yeah.
And we should try to keep sunlight or daylight on it if we can. I know only one of us really has the ability to do that.
I got fire.
So what are you gonna
and-
do once
and-
you get your husband back, huh?
It can charm a
We're
person
gonna-
through its eyes, like a spell effect. So be careful.
So close our eyes.
No. Just, I don't know. Get that mental fortitude up. I don't know.
Oh right.
One final note I'll give you. You do know that if it wakes up, it is absolutely beyond you guys to fight it. Even at full gas, probably.
Run away.
If you fight this thing at night, it'll probably kill you all.
Cool.
It's fast. They can
Cool.
move.
Yeah, I'll say that as much.
Like-
So here's what I can do. The only thing I can do in this fight is cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Oh, hang on a second, and I'll put a hand on Nova, and I'll use my last bolstering magic. Roll a d3. Well, roll a d6 and half it.
D6 and half it. I get a 1 every time. Why don't you roll this? Why do I
Do
have
you want
to
me
roll
to
it?
roll it?
Technically, if it's like
Next
healing,
time,
it should be the
please.
person who's
Okay.
performing.
Every time I roll it, I get a 1.
Shall I roll it? Should we keep
One?
that
We'll
as
start.
canon
Yeah, we'll
now?
start right now. We'll do it right
Okay.
now. Yeah,
Okay, I'll roll.
it only makes sense. But
I
he's
roll
probably
a
gonna roll.
2, so
Yep, I was
it's
gonna
still
say.
a level 1. It's still a level 1 spell slot.
All right, so we're just both cursed.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
Asking
make sure.
Ashlow to roll
Yeah.
for you isn't the boon.
No.
I think you would have put.
Asking Ashlow to roll for me means I'm desperate because my rolls
True.
are so bad.
Uh,
I think I have rolled a 1 on that every time.
Well, you get a level 1 spell slot. But if
Oh,
it,
that's good. I can do Healing Word a couple times now. But I will have to use my last 3rd level spot to do Pass Without Trace. But I think it's well worth it because if we're discovered by this, I mean, in the day it can't do as much, but if we anger it and then it chases us down at night,
do we
we're
want to get
dead.
closer first? Because it's like
Yeah.
2 floors down, right?
well, it
Right,
lasts an
Locke?
hour.
It's 2 floors down, not very far.
Okay,
Pass Without a
Relax.
Trace lasts an hour though, so I can do it now.
let's go.
We may as well
Way
just
we
not
walked.
attract attention.
If you know how to reach, it was a large octagonal room, gray, all covered in smoke. That's where we need to go first.
Yeah, we've been there.
From there,
let's-
there's a set of stairs down, which will take us very close to the vampire's lair.
Wait.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Wait.
Is he
a
talking
second.
about the air temple room?
There was a pit in the center.
Yeah. There's
There's stairs down from there?
Hidden, yeah.
Oh, smart. Let's go.
There will
Oh.
be one trial we have to pass, though. When I went with my husband,
Trial?
there were guards. Some, great big green fox.
Fox.
An ogre?
Well, we hit them a lot.
Hey,
And then we hit
this
them
is-
some more, and they kept healing, so we ran.
Oh, a troll.
trolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
There's a troll in the dungeon.
Oh, there's many.
We
Okay.
fought
you're
one.
trying-
Remember the Hydra?
Six or seven of them. I think it's their barracks.
I mean,
I
we
mean,
wiped out a
this
lot
is-
of the second floor, and also there's a Hydra on the loose on that floor, so really that's the biggest
I think he's
concern.
talking about down more.
On the third floor.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about the third floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will be something we must.
Sneak
past.
past. Yeah, yeah. That's
But if we can get past them,
we can.
it will be smooth sailing.
Hey.
Smooth sailing. I might be able to help with that.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice.
something for everyone.
We have an extra cloak, like temple cloaks. What do we, I don't know how many of all the different
No,
factions we have.
Well, actually, yeah, we've got loads of.
Because we've got all of them except for Earth. Do we have Earth now? I don't know.
We only have 3 from this level, and I can't. They were the 2 triangle ones, I think?
Right, but if we all wore like the mercenary symbols, don't we have some of those?
I think.
We could give Locke one as well, and then hopefully, if Pass Without Trace
I mean, we can
doesn't
try
work
it.
well enough, we can blend in with that. You know.
We can try it, but the first priesty guy seemed to think that not much would fly down there, and you'd just get eaten.
Is that what he said? God, where was that?
That the air temple priest guy.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Calno. Yeah. He
Let me see,
mentioned
let
that
me
he had
see.
trolls that were well trained.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said that he was the one going down and befriending the trolls below.
So what if we wore the air temple cloaks?
Smart. We can try it. I mean, it can't hurt, right? Worst case, they'll get a bit of blood on them.
Right. I'm just thinking if Pass Without a Trace isn't enough for us to sneak by these people or the trolls, that if they see us and we're wearing air temple cloaks, it's like a backup
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah. Nice.
If this gets into a fight, are you for sure coming with me?
Yeah.
Yes, we
All
can
right.
do it.
Anyone have a quarterstaff or something? A club?
Oh, what?
What?
I have a
Some
mace
arrows?
I have a mace of smiting.
Yeah. Well, hang on.
I need wood.
You need wood? You hang on a second.
I've got one.
You had
More
a
of us
plan
need to have.
to stake a vampire and you don't have a stake?
I have one steak. I want to
what-
give some of you some steaks as well. If I don't make it,
I
or if
see.
somehow something goes wrong,
We've got.
What are the
No.
it
torch
shouldn't all
holders
be
made
based
of?
upon one soul.
Are the torches wood or?
That's right.
He's gonna grab one of the torches. It's still on fire. He just kind of looks at it, shrugs, snaps it in half over his knee, letting the burning part fall to the ground, and just kind of examines the sharpened remains of the what's left.
Okay.
And he'll hand that
Is
to
that all it takes to make a steak? I thought it was like
Medora.
a ritual.
It'd probably go in easier if it's like actually fashioned as a steak, but
If you want to sharpen it, go ahead.
Do you have
Yeah,
a dagger?
Medora would like to just take one off the wall, snuff it out with prestidigitation, and then she just gets
Oh.
a dagger out and sharpens it
Okay.
and goes,
Who's-
"Will that do?"
Okay. So, well, he was trying to hand you the broken one. So
no.
seeing that, he'll,
I've made a.
Someone else?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you want a
No.
dagger to sharpen it? Seeing as I've got mine out, you can just.
I'm holding a long
Ah,
sword, a
don't be
flaming
lazy.
longsword.
Oh, you meant him.
Yeah.
In case I fall, once we're down the stairs, you'll want to go straight through the door. Take your first left, down some more stairs,
Case.
and then take the next left.
Wait,
And partway
straight-
along that way, you'll find a secret path into the first secret room, in which lies a second secret room.
Yeah,
There, you'll find
Draw a
it.
map.
Could you repeat that, please? I had to split my page.
Straight, left, along the wall through secret door. Find the second secret door in the secret room.
Is there a secret door on the
There's-
left as well?
Secret door, room, secret door, and then the vampire's behind the second secret door?
That's right.
Okay.
You want me to draw you a map to its chest, too?
How about
yeah.
That would be really.
how about just don't fall?
Yeah,
Okay.
we won't let you. I'll keep you up.
I will use a third level spell slot because I don't have any more seconds to cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us. Stay within 30 feet of me so that this works.
So we'll follow you, yeah?
Aye. All right.
Hood up.
Quietly now. Do you know the way down to that gray room?
We do.
From the top, actually, yeah.
From the very top. Yeah.
No, it's on the second floor.
It's quicker.
No, I know.
Hmm?
It's quicker to go from the top,
So
from the way
we just
were.
lower a rope down the center of the well on the cathedral level.
That goes all the
It
way up.
leads-
Yeah.
It goes all the way up. Wanna do that?
That's why we didn't
likes
know our
tricky.
way out.
Yeah.
Never been on this floor.
Let's
Let's
go.
just do that.
Alright.
That's easiest.
So let's go up and down. Is there? Do we need to do the up and down bit?
No.
Okay.
No.
We've done it enough.
I'm just gonna figure out where all your tokens are, move them into the
Haven't-
air
haven't.
temple, and then I will.
Yeah.
Then profit.
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 I feel like
Step
I'm just sticking with all of you guys and just hanging on to like. Just, okay. Let's just hope you guys know where you're going.
I mean, we definitely
Sometimes.
look like we
we
know
do
where
in
we're going
this
now.
case. Yeah.
Sort of.
We don't know about past the secret room stairs or anything like that, but we do know about the air temple.
Why are your tokens so freaking spread out? I can't find you all.
We're all
And
right
we're all in the
here.
same spot, right?
No, on the other map.
the other map.
Oh.
Okay, I've got
Right
four
here,
of
though?
you.
I don't know what we were
Medora, have you
doing.
never been to the second floor? Is that why
He
your
has
token?
not, yeah.
Okay.
Not knowingly.
Okay,
We
you're
met her on the
not in
first
trouble
floor.
anymore then.
You were gonna be
Also,
in
I still have
trouble.
my lantern, please, because otherwise I can't see anything.
Also, I'm a light source.
All right, got you all down here.
Nova, your token.
Oops,
Is
I
it
forgot.
healed?
Yeah, that. Oh, no, that's accurate. I
Oh.
rolled shitty on my hit dice. It's fine.
Oh.
I have 2 wild shapes. We're fine.
Oh, do you need a
That's
little bit?
basically like
need to
like
patch
an
up?
extra 30. I mean,
I recharge this every short rest. I can heal you.
save
I'm
it
not
for
on the
when
best
I'm
of
down.
terms with Odin,
Okay.
but he's still. Well, here.
And he's just gonna hit you really, really hard in the arm.
Oh,
Which
God.
arm?
Which one?
The only one.
Hey,
Still
I
an
have
arm.
an arm, bro. It's not cut off at the shoulder.
He will heal you
No.
for 7 hit points.
Thank you. Thanks, Odin, whoever you are.
You don't know who? Have I not?
No one worth knowing about.
I
No one
mean-
worth getting in. Not really.
I only know.
I mean,
the
you're
moon
literally,
gods?
you're
Insight.
I don't know any Norse gods.
you're
sorry.
literally carrying a shield with his ravens on it.
So it seems like
We
he
have a
is worth knowing about.
complicated history.
That's. I just think
He grants me the boons, and I acknowledge it.
he's fairly important. Is all I'm saying. You don't have to like
Alright,
him.
but he's still a right prig.
All right, let's
I don't know much about him.
I've never
we
met
can
him
learn more
myself.
later. Maybe when we get to Vigor Mount, we can research.
Vigor Mount.
I mean,
Yeah.
Easily.
Wouldn't we go there eventually?
I mean, if you wanna
We'll talk
learn
about that
more,
later.
we need to go up north, but that's a later conversation.
You know what? Let's forget this dungeon. Let's just go.
Let's go.
upwards.
Let's go. No. I prefer it here, thanks.
We've got the money for like an airship. We could totally do it. They have airships in this world.
So.
He said go left, right.
No,
We've
he
just
said.
dropped-
No.
We come
We've
from
just dropped
above,
down.
and he said.
Once we reach the 3rd floor.
So we go
Yeah.
down in this little pit here.
No.
No. Where's-
No.
Oh.
So the pit's only like 5 feet deep.
That's
by
like
the
a
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes
just
over
said-
here.
Oh, on the secret door that we couldn't see, but we can for some reason.
Wait, you can?
I
Yeah.
see something here.
Lighting in this.
Oh right, the
on-
dynamic lighting is fucked.
Just on this map for some reason.
I don't
I
know
don't
what
see it.
happened. It's
I don't see
Observer
this
does.
weird thing right here.
Medora
Nope.
is completely oblivious.
I don't know what happened.
I see nothing.
Well, yeah, that would be the one.
Absolutely.
It's like there's a token
like a wall.
here that's got vision through walls, but nah,
There's
whatever.
not.
No, I'm not saying there is.
I know
and
you're not.
yeah,
I know. That's just
It's-
me being fussy.
It's fine because we're just about to go to a different map.
Thank goodness. He's gonna open the secret door.
How does he do it? Is it just
Yeah.
like
It
panel in the
just sort
wall?
of it revolves. It revolves from the
Oh.
center.
We never knew
Been
this was
helpful.
here.
We literally didn't look for secret doors in here. I don't think.
It's true.
There's so
there's
much
4
going
doors
on.
already.
There's it's a 400 room dungeon. Why are we gonna?
yeah.
But now we know how to get to the 3rd floor.
We don't want to look for more rooms.
After
Just gotta
you,
get through
sir.
these.
I'll gesture to look.
Yeah. We'll follow you. I'll be right
Medora, you
behind.
want
Thank
to hang
ya.
out at the back, but with me?
I can chill here, yeah.
Sounds good. We'll march like that then.
I just already copy and pasted everything down. Whoops.
Oh.
So good.
Oh.
Do it. Do
All
the
right,
thing.
well,
Oh,
here's
Fix our
hoping
marching order
the
again.
the dynamic lighting is actually not borked anymore.
It's not. It's just a bit blurry for the moment.
It'll load.
It'll load.
It'll load. Just gotta
Oh.
believe in it.
I said it's not.
Oh, I need to be back here.
With
Oh yeah,
all
he
your
should.
heart.
He should be up here in front of us, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So as you descend the stairs, I need to change the tune.
You
Great,
better
I'm
change your
so
tune.
thrilled to be sneaking past a vampire. This seems like
We're
a
not sneaking
really
past
good
it. We're
idea.
sneaking to it.
Yeah.
That's worse.
It's even worse.
And then we're gonna stab it.
It's like Grandma's footsteps, but with a vampire.
Yeah. This is a terrible
You
idea.
find yourself in a large chamber, empty, barren. The polished stones of its floor, walls, the vaulted ceiling above are all exceptionally smooth and closely fitted and look to be remarkably hard. Every sound, footfall, spoken word, little cough, echoes alarmingly in the chamber. Even your quiet little footsteps, the shuffling seems amplified in here. Though 2 brackets for torches are mounted on each wall flanking the doors, all are empty. I think that's the wrong song. It's a bit
Oh,
heavy.
this is
Yeah,
the
we gonna
combat
fight?
music.
Yeah, that's.
Are we fighting?
I might have.
I do have
mislabeled
pass
something.
without a trace up, so we are extra quiet. If we stealth, I guess.
Yeah. Are you guys wanting to be stealthy at this point?
Yeah, I think that was the point.
Okay, go ahead and make stealth checks.
But
Plus
why?
10.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Oh, nice.
I
Looks like I
put
accidentally.
my hood up.
Yeah, I've already. I rolled with advantage and got a 10.
So you got a 20.
I did get a
with
20, yeah.
advantage.
No, you
Uh,
have
advantage
advantage.
19.
Nat 20
No
for
advantage.
36.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
nat
pretty-
20 counts as
pretty
2
savvy.
successes.
I
Wait,
got 21.
is it plus 10 on what we get?
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
You only
Mm.
roll one.
So-
She's rolling with advantage because she's a cloak of elven kind.
Me too.
Oh, okay,
Yup.
so my 19 plus 10.
29, yeah.
Okay.
I also got
Okay,
29.
there we go.
As a question, if I'm being stealthy, do I need to put the lantern out?
It is
Yeah.
dark down here.
I'll put.
I feel like
will-
lantern's not stealthy.
I would like to guide
Well, Ithri lit up his sword.
Yeah, I've
so
got
you
the
would have
sword
that.
that's on fire.
So Pass Without a Trace, like, brings the shadows, like a veil of shadows around us. So I hope that magically glamours some light a little bit, but...
Oh, is Locke part of it too? Did you include him?
You're
It's
right. I do need to roll for him.
anyone within, like, yeah, when I casted it, it's the people. Yeah, I picked Locke as well. And as long as
28.
you're within 30 feet. Nice.
If needed, I will help guide Medora.
Okay.
If she needs
And
no
me.
light.
If
can
someone
guide
can help
Nova.
me see, I can put the lantern out.
I-
But
On your
I
head.
could just direct you. Wait, how
Trying to
tall is
piggyback.
Medora?
5'7". I mean,
Okay, so Juko's gonna like put her hand on Medora's like upper back.
You're how tall? How tall are you?
5'7".
Me too.
If the lantern's got like the shields that you get sometimes, you'll like just
Like a
maybe
hood-
close them till the hoods on the lanterns,
Is it a
whatever they're
hooded
called.
lantern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is. That is the one. Okay.
So if I can just close that right down so it's minimal light, but so that I can still see and don't just fall over
Yeah, as
everybody
long
else.
As long as we can see
Okay.
the people in our party, I think you and I will be fine.
Yeah, there's two options. There's I put the lantern out so we're stealthy, but then fall over everyone and we're not, or I have the lantern out and I'm not stealthy. So
I mean, Ithri's literally still
That's what
got
the plus
flaming
10 to your
sword.
stealth check is counteracting,
Yeah.
you know?
yeah.
I might be able to help with that as well. Not with your vision, that's fucked.
Wow, bro. Thanks.
Fucking hell.
I can help to counter, make you a little quieter.
I mean, we
All of us, actually. And I think it'll synergize nicely with the lass's magic.
That sounds good. I mean,
He's going to
that
cast
sounds good.
silence on your group, which will give you advantage on stealth checks.
But that means we can't talk to each other, right?
Correct.
Cora will very loudly sneeze.
Nothing.
So that stays on us.
depends what he's
Who do-
It's
casting.
not a
Yeah, who did he cast it on? Doesn't he have to target somebody?
20-foot
10.
radius sphere centered on a point you choose within
What's
range.
the point?
Himself.
Oh, okay.
So as long as we're within 20 feet of him, we have advantage on stealth, and 30 feet of me, we have plus 10 to stealth.
Mhm.
Dang.
Hey, but you can still talk to people.
I can.
Any spells that have verbal components, though.
Yeah, they won't work.
Mm-hmm.
And I use, yeah.
He's gonna give a really exaggerated, over-the-top grin, thumbs up, and then continue to lead the way. So you guys' stealth rolls were all pretty good, actually. And so we are indeed dousing the lights. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, the lantern is going to be
All right.
hooded as much down as possible.
I can put the sword away.
Okay. So you guys effectively have virtually no light source. However, your stealth is still sufficient. Yeah. Okay. Locke
Gracious.
leads you past all of these doors across the horribly echoey chamber to the door on the opposite side.
There's no echoes anymore, though, right?
There are not.
It's just
So
horribly
now
quiet.
you can just hear quiet breathing coming from all four of the doors he's moving past.
Oh, cool.
He's going to open the door, and you can see there's some steps that descend.
I'll just be right by him, following.
And as he leads you into this new chamber,
Yeah.
you can see that the ceiling here is at least 40 feet high, while the chamber itself is a large 50-foot square room. There's a great fire pit, unlit at present, now cold, in the center of the room, from which hangs several, over which hangs several large chains, one of which suspends a giant iron pot. Several eye bolts, EYE bolts, are set in the walls
and each of which is attached a 10-foot long chain. Beside each door in this large room, and you'll notice there's a lot of doors in here, beside each of these doors is an empty torch bracket. No torches, just brackets. Each of the 4 iron doors leading out of this chamber is secured by a comically large, actually, lock. There's a great heap of cloth, pillows, and skins lying in the southwest corner, with a ton, barrel, and sack nearby. Lying on the furs and skins is a massive 18-foot tall giant with 2 heads. And at present, it looks like they're lightly dozing off in an afternoon nap.
Look at Locke.
Don't appear to have noticed you. He gives
You
you a
said
look like
left.
he's gonna.
Yeah.
Yep, he's gonna point at the first door to your left, which would be right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
What is a giant with 2 heads? Can we? Can
That would
we
be a
check
nature
something like
check.
that?
Yeah, nature check if you want to try.
I'll try.
Freaking 18.
7.
Okay. Nova, you've heard of these. You've never seen one, but they come down out of the mountains sometimes. They're not really they're more mountain creatures than jungle creatures. They're called Ettins. It's an Ettin, a 2-headed giant. Each head is a separate entity. They are often maddening to be around because, you imagine living on the same body as a sibling.
That would be terrible.
However, having the 2 heads, when they work synchronized, it makes them extremely dangerous. Very coordinated, able to more or less take 2 turns effectively in combat because 2 brains.
Great.
They tend to
Great.
be bosses of ogres, sometimes even trolls, though they lack the innate regeneration. At the end of the day, they're just a really big 2-headed ogre, basically.
So
Super,
what do I
let's keep
get?
going.
What do I get with a 7?
It's a 2-headed giant.
Whoa!
Ithri's probably chatting away in the silence, just like pointing, exclaiming. I think he knows where an Ettin is.
Cora would be like gasping, like, better be quiet.
No.
So
I forget we can like scream as loud as we want in this spell.
Yeah, literally,
Locke?
Ithri's just chatting away to himself and no one can hear.
It's the purpose of being stealthy.
Locke
Is
moves
it-
over to the door, frowning at it, and like tries to. He can't get it to open.
I will mind link to him and say, "What's the problem?
It's locked.
Was it locked before?"
No.
I'm gonna tap Junko. I point at the door.
Says it's
Junko's
locked.
not good. Junko's like not good at this, and she's just like, whatever, I'll try. Like whatever.
Not good at this.
sure.
Junko, don't you have like an almost +10 to picking locks?
She's never succeeded really.
That's true.
True.
We
Can
don't
I
have a good
assist
track
though?
record.
Can I assist?
You can give, yeah, that would give advantage.
Okay, it's a dex plus my proficiency.
Double
out of the way,
proficient. Aren't
bro.
you?
Okay.
You have expertise, I'm pretty sure, in
Lock,
Yes.
these tools.
get out of the
So it
way,
would be
Lock.
double your
Get
proficiency.
the fuck out of my way, Lock.
He can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
I
can hear.
actually okay.
I push him out of the way.
And then this is with advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Is that with double your proficiency?
No,
No.
double
23?
proficiency. No.
26.
26.
Yeah, 26.
Oh, that's not. Oh, I see. Okay. Does it not have an option for just rolling?
Thieves' tools? No.
Lame.
Not yet.
Get on it, Team DPO.
Okay. Well. Yeah, that'll That'll pop right open.
You did
Uh,
it.
I'll look at Cora and be like, "Thank you."
Cora
But
looks
Matt,
pretty
so you
excited.
can't really see the thank you part.
Locke is giving you kind of a dark look though at the fact that you have thieves' tools and lockpicks. You can feel the
could-
judgment.
You could add a custom skill. I just saw this. If you click additional skills at the bottom of the skill list, you can
there a
add
way
a
to
custom
add-
skill, and it says you can pick if you want it to have expertise or not
Nice.
proficient or half proficiency.
Okay, nice.
So there you go.
You are.
And you pick the
much smart-
stat.
You're much smarter than I am, and I don't appreciate your ability to think I know
I
what
just
I'm
clicked
doing
on the
with
button
it.
Well,
to see
we'll
if there
figure
was
it
an
out
option
later,
to
it's
add.
Like, I commend your faith in me. That I'll say that.
we'll
I will
help you on the break.
Follow after
damn it.
Locke.
No, it just keeps
Um,
closing every time I try something.
He
like
starts descending these steps.
Okay, down the stairs, and then we have to go left again.
And he's just like, every now and again, he takes his mace and silently taps on the walls, like he's looking for something. It makes no sound, but it doesn't seem to bother him any.
Oh, I'm gonna motion for them to shut the door behind us.
I
Smart.
will do that. I'm at the back.
Once you guys are all through, I will close it back up. Junko.
Has she-
no.
Junko's adding her luck.
As we
Yeah.
go through the door, I'd like to make sure that the padlock looks undisturbed.
Yeah,
So we can-
actually, Junko did
So-
such a good job on it.
I did the wrong number.
It looked like just somebody put a key in, turned it, opened it. I mean, it's in perfect condition.
Nice.
So can I, on the way through, lock the padlock so that when we shut the door, the lock looks locked, but the door is locked open? So as in,
You're doing that
it
like half closed.
Depends on the
padlock
latch.
I got
thing.
it.
Yeah.
That would be a sleight of hands check.
so I lock it before I shut the door, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're
So,
able to succeed in that.
So the padlock is locked shut so that it looks like it's been undisturbed, but basically it's still so that we can open from the other side. But if
Mhm.
there's a bolt or anything on our side, I'd like to shut that so that if anyone tried it,
There's not.
okay. And
It's sort of a synchronized both sides.
in that case, it's locked open though. Someone would have to undo it to lock it.
Smart.
And for the sake of expediency, Locke continues leading you at this intersection. This is where the second left turn is supposed to be.
Gotcha.
He takes a left,
Now we're looking for a secret
This
door.
place, man, I hate it.
continuing
Oh!
to tap.
I'm in the wall. Sorry.
Yeah, I keep doing that.
Stop it!
Don't worry, I didn't see anything.
Until he gets here, and like as he's walking, tapping, he kind of stops, backs up a few steps, tap, tap. No sound, but he turns and nods and is like,
At the fork, if I hang back outside, the silence is only within 20 foot. So if I'm outside it
Mhm.
and then go back in, it's still.
Mhm.
Yeah. So at the fork, I would like to just put a tiny mark somewhere on the floor at the intersection to point back the way we came.
so fun
from-
thing, you have access to the drawing tools on on Roll20. You should be able to actually
draw
add that mark on there.
it. Draw a penis.
Like that. I was going to, but then I remembered we're on Twitch.
Oh. What do you mean? You can't draw a like a balloon animal? Or...
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
it's some
a
sort of
giraffe.
pointy arrow rune and not anything else.
Not
Perfect.
anything phallic. Got it.
looks
But
like a-
it's,
yeah,
it's
arrow in a
very
circle.
small and it's right by the floor so that no one else would notice.
Are the walls here all covered in muriels still?
Oh yeah, yeah, and actually much newer and fresher. And these ones are less elemental, or rather, it's like the ones above had been infested with fungal infections.
Ooh.
It's like all of the same elemental depravity, sadism, torture, etc., but with
everyone on both sides of every conflict covered in fungus and mushrooms and mold, growing over everything, consuming everything.
Eat.
There's a nice, comforting thought for you guys.
Cool.
I mean, Ithri's literally experienced that, so this is a little bit.
Yeah.
What's up here? There's a fancy thing on the floor. Okay. Alright, going in the secret
You
door.
sure you don't want to go and check it out?
Kinda do, but it's fine. Hey, do I see that rat that I sent on a message anywhere?
The rat's like, hey, what's up?
Oh, here.
Weirdly, no, you don't.
Dang it.
Actually, I will tap. I'll tap his shoulder,
Mhm.
Locke's shoulder, and like point this way.
Define point this way.
Down the hall. Sorry, I pinged.
To where the
okay.
drug is.
Yeah.
And I just go.
He shrugs.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Do
I'll
I
let
need
him.
to?
I feel like a translator for this group right now. Do you guys want me to communicate with everyone?
Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to be your silent spell translator?
He's like pushing on the wall, frowning, pushing on the other part.
Can I make a check?
It would be investigation.
I'd like to take out
I would
the
help.
hammer and start knocking around and see if I can.
You are being aided, so it would be with advantage.
Oh, nice. Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Ah.
I3, go. You got this.
Well, I don't have any pluses, so that's a 17, of course.
17. No, you actually do figure it out. At the
Nice.
bottom, you find it like a little. You can get your fingernails under there, and like you lift it up like a garage door.
Just by the fingernail? Ooh, man, you got some long fingernails, man.
Just
Got strong
come
dwarf
on, fingertips.
nails.
It's very like It's hard. It's not easy, and there's like a stickiness there that makes you think this door hasn't been opened in quite some time.
If it hasn't been opened in some time, then how does this guy know?
You're silenced, so
are
mind
you
your own
sending that to
business.
somebody?
I'm
The door
gonna.
opens.
Do I notice anything about the door, or does E3 say anything? Okay,
It's silent. He
opened it.
can't.
I just opened it.
Yeah.
he can say
yeah.
stuff in my head.
I don't think A3 would have thought about that, but
Okay.
E3 is far smarter than you give him credit for.
Does his
didn't
mannerisms
think
look
about-
like he's looking over his shoulder at all, or like waiting for us to suspect him more?
Lock?
Or
No,
anything?
no, not at all.
No?
I'll wait for him to go in, and then I'll follow him.
Yeah, he'll cautiously lead the way in.
just as we get through the door, I'm going to look on the other side to see if there's any mechanisms for opening the door, or if it's just like a mechanical.
No mechanisms.
Okay.
It looks like you open it the way it's meant to be open.
Okay.
It's just
Can
Does
I?
it smell like the tree place at all? Like undead?
make a perception check.
I would
Oh,
also.
you thinking it smells like the Gulthias tree?
I just want to listen. Can I
Maybe.
just listen?
Well, you're in
That's
an
a good
area of
idea.
silence, so
Yeah,
You
don't
okay.
hear
Right.
anything.
Never mind. I
Good
listen and hear
perception?
nothing.
as you guys move in here, though, the black stone of this little area is draped with several white hangings. One edged in purple, one fringed with gold, and one cornered in silver. A small altar here is made of wood, painted white, and nearby you see a reliquary containing some sort of ashes. A silver lamp hangs over the altar, unlit, while on the altar is a snowy cloth covered in red runes.
I got a 17. You said perception, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
You don't get a smell of rot, just dust and age.
A3's closing the door behind, by the way.
It's clearly not a coffin, though. Yeah.
Correct?
No,
I
he
look
said
at
there was a
Locke.
second secret door.
Well,
in
I
this
look at
room.
Locke expectantly.
Locke advances to this wall. Ha! And
Got
very
it,
quickly
buddy?
finds the hidden door. Are you? You guys are just moving forward, by the way, not.
Yeah.
I'm like staying right next to him. Yeah.
I'm
I'm-
going to have my wakizashi out because getting very hesitant.
I will stay at the back of the group. I'm trying to keep an eye behind us, but I need to stay within 30 feet of Locke so he gets past without a trace.
Okay. And he kind of.
But I am not
at you guys,
inside
like,
silence right now because I'm 30 feet away and not 20. So
I love that little invitation, like you know.
Cora gives a thumbs up.
All right.
I am also, I think, outside of silence. But I'm not talking.
I want to keep an eye on behind us, honestly.
Okay.
Ithri is going to peek behind this first hanging to see, like very gently, just to see if there is an opening behind it, a door, or if it's just solid wall.
Oh. Okay. Peeking behind it, just black stone.
Cool.
Just a note, though, the runes on the white cloth are in Dwarvish.
Oh, do they say anything exciting?
I'll let you be the one to decide that as I whisper this to you.
Okay.
Whispers. I'm so scared right now.
A vampire just bursts out. Blah,
But
blah. I'm a vampire.
These
Oh,
are
like
all
during
just
the day
hangings
too.
on the wall.
Mhm.
These little like ridged looking things.
Yep. Those are the silver, purple, and what was the third one? Gold.
Okay.
I had to stay awake to watch.
Do we
my
put a dot for
stories.
which one's which of the color?
You guys can. It would be purple on the left-hand wall, gold north, and then the last one, silver.
Okay.
Do they all have dwarven runes,
Yep.
and do they all say the same thing?
No. The only ones with dwarven runes are the ones directly on the altar.
Yeah.
Is the
Okay.
snowy cloth on the altar
Right, I say. Okay.
with those written with that message. I will note when you were looking behind the other hangings, though, behind the purple one on the wall, you find a silver cross about 2 feet across and 3 feet long. While behind the northern one, you find a large silver holy symbol of Archael. Behind the silver one, there's nothing.
Is there any other mark on anything else, or is it just the one on the altar?
Just
The other
white
cloths are
cloth
just
on the altar.
Bordered. Okay.
Then these don't have anything like special about them, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Those are just more of the same general color scheme. Just kind of mixing all three. Yes, thank you. The symbol of Archael, by the way, is 2 wings growing from a staff with a vine spiraling up its length.
So it was the symbol of Archael, and what else? I'm so sorry.
A very large silver cross.
Silver cross. And he's at this wall here because
Mhm.
presumably that's where they're a secret
And he's got his
door
hand like
is?
over a brick that looks like he's waiting to push it. It'll probably open the secret door.
Yeah, and Cora's like looking from him back to you guys. Like,
He's just kind of watching to make sure you guys are ready.
You said there's
I-
ashes on the altar? I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah, in the reliquary.
What can you tell about ashes? Nothing. They're just ashes, right?
Probably.
do you have a kit? You could like examine it. Chemistry kit.
I have an herbalism kit.
There might be traces of what was burned. Maybe.
Can I make a check to determine if there's anything besides ashes in this?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh no. That is a natural 1 for a total of 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
As
accidentally
far as you
spilled them
can
all.
tell, it's just ashes. Like, what the hell can you tell from a pile of ashes? It's like
Yeah.
digging through the bottom of a grill.
Like dip my finger in there. I'm like,
Yep,
I
ashes.
don't know, man.
Yeah.
sometimes you can
Ugh.
find burnt chicken bits in there. Come on now.
I mean, I would imagine there was probably this irrational fear that you'd find like a human tooth or something in there.
I was
but
like, am I gonna find pieces of anything? But
no human
A
tooth.
bone.
a bone. Okay, I'm ready.
Cora pulls out her fists.
All right, he pushes the brick in.
Pull out the sword.
The secret door slides open.
Oh God.
That
and
blood,
a
what is that?
Thin beam of green light lances out of the pressure plate that he pushed in, hitting him in the chest.
You good?
Oh, it was
I will
trapped.
let you know in just a minute. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What is that? Do you guys see that?
I think it's just
No.
a marking on the floor.
What the fuck is that? Looks like
I think,
blood.
I think it's just a
I mean,
mark.
I'm more worried about my.
I'm
my-
more worried about what he's getting hit with, because that's a
Oh,
lot
he's
of dice.
fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Oh, sorry, that was me clicking something.
Oh.
Oh, that
The
was
fuck?
I was like, who's bleeding?
I was trying to get my pencil brush color changed.
He takes 82 points of force damage
You okay? You okay? You okay?
He's
and is
dead.
reduced to a pile of dust.
I grab his dust. No.
And now all of you can suddenly hear each other.
No.
Uh,
Lock.
Don't say anything, Cora.
She looks like teary-eyed.
It was
In your
very
head, you
quick.
hear, "Be quiet. Be quiet."
Like, he didn't even have a time to look surprised when the light hit him. It just hit him and then
Is there like anything left, like clothing, equipment, or is it all dust?
there's a pile of
Disintegrate.
ash.
That's me. Okay.
Is the door open now?
Yeah,
What do we do?
totally. Yeah.
Cora's
Medora is not going near that door now for a second.
Did the door open?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the light came from the door as it was opening,
No, it came
or
from the
it came
hand.
from
It came from the pressure plate that he pushed. That basically the button to open the door.
Are there any runes? Are there any like markings or anything around the button now that can we see? Has anything appeared since he pressed it?
You can see the faintest traces of what looks like a triggered arcane rune. Otherwise, no.
Oh, jeez,
Does it-
R.I.P. Lock, dude. That was short-lived.
By
Does it look like it can recharge?
Yeah.
It looks spent as
Okay.
far as
Okay.
you can tell.
We might want to check for more traps before we
Yeah.
go into this room. I don't
I'm
know who's
gonna
good at that.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Don't
Like,
go. No.
I'm
She
not.
like pushes you away.
I'm not gonna
Shh.
touch. I'm
Don't
not gonna touch
say
anything.
Don't step on him.
You're gonna wake up the
Don't
vampire.
step on it.
I will avoid stepping on the ashes of our companion.
You can scoop him up and put him in the altar. I think that's
I
what the
thought
other
it-
ones are.
I genuinely thought about that, but then I was like, I'll do that later.
So it would be perception check to look for traps.
Cora's gonna sweep him up and put him into something.
Oh,
Do that thing from Dracula Dead and Loving It, like draw a little
An
smiley
11.
face in
Thought
the
it was
ashes.
investigation.
No.
No, investigation is to figure out how to disarm or like to examine something you know is present. If you're just
So
looking
you-
to see what you see, it's perception basically.
Mhm.
Can
Did
I
the-
also do that?
Can someone translate these? Did the runes here warn of anything?
The E3's the only one
Has
who
this
speaks
happened
Dwarvish.
before?
These runes just mention Archaeo.
Weird that there's a shrine to Archael down here.
Yeah, but remember upstairs there was also a shrine to two angelic beings that wanted you to leave all your gold behind.
Oh yeah, but that was a trap.
Yeah.
So you guys have seen something like this before, and it was a trap.
No, nothing
It was
like this.
It was just guys trying to take your
Just-
equipment from you.
just-
They just said that they would bless your equipment if you left it in a
Just,
room.
just don't believe anything you
Okay.
read, see, or hear, or feel.
Yeah.
or
So I'm putting
Taste.
him in a jar, by the way.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm just putting him.
That's even sadder than just leaving him there somehow.
Like a little herb.
it's like the jar dirty as well. Has it got some leftover taffy in it or something?
No, it was like a potion jar.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
So well, hopefully not recently drunk because there'd be like some moisture in there. Has it dried out?
No,
or-
it's old. It's just
Okay,
an
it's dry.
older jar.
Okay, that's good. So with your perceptions, you don't see any traps. You do see a bare hexagonal room.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a
dusty,
bear.
cobweb, seemingly
trivial.
forgotten. Near the door, you see a rag-clad skeleton. Probably some cleric who met their end herein from unknown causes. They weren't disintegrated.
That's something.
The remains have no obvious belongings. It's just a naked skeleton. Though E3 and Junko, you have this vague feeling of unease as you look into this place of darkness.
You didn't need to tell me that.
A black iron coffin stands by the northwest wall. Its iron lid, in which a silver cross has been inlaid, lies beside it. Atop the lid is a forgotten scroll case.
The Drake God really wants it.
Guys, I got his ashes. Bronco might want those later, so I thought I should hang on to them.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Not a
Are you
priority.
alright carrying them? Or
Yeah, I got it.
cool.
Are we
Um,
gonna go in? And
What are
do
we
the
doing
stupid
here?
thing?
Does the coffin have spider webs over where it would open?
The coffin's already open.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The lid is lying in front of it.
Oh,
Wait,
I
should
missed
it-
a
that.
forgotten
Sorry.
scroll case on top of it.
Should it be like that? Is he
So
in
there's-
there?
You're going to die.
Is there
Can-
someone tall enough to see in from
I was
this
gonna say.
distance?
I'm
Here,
5'7".
just
I
let
can
me
try.
get on your back. Let me get on your back.
Okay.
Start climbing up on her.
Oh, on her.
Older.
Okay, can I see from here inside the coffin?
No. Because it's
Yes.
elevated, you'd basically have to go right up to it to see
I
inside.
don't see anything. Hey, I could.
Do
want
you
me to-
have the mirror? Like, hold it up and. like-
I'll
It's
try
also
to-
dark in there.
I can see.
But that doesn't mean there's no light, so there's no reflection.
no light to reflect off the
Oh,
mirror,
right.
though. That's
I'll
how
cast
mirrors work.
light on a little pebble and I'll.
Toss it
Like,
in.
I'm going right here
Yeah.
so that we all have passed out of the
Okay.
trace still.
Bounces in. You can see a little better.
Okay, mirror.
Does it sound like it hits anything bony, or does it just hit inside
Or
of coffin?
soft?
It hits a bone.
Is it like a
Um,
thunk or like a tuck? I don't know. Or
You
like-
were rolling it
the-
toward the coffin, not trying to like score a 3-pointer, correct?
Oh.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
I thought you were chucking it in.
I was gonna say like that would change.
Don't wake him up.
I mean, you still can't really see
throwing
inside
rocks
the
at
coffin.
me?
It's just there's so much shadow in there, you know? It's very
Okay.
shadowy. The lighting just doesn't line up right.
Somebody should just go in and stab, right?
I'll
I
go
could,
in.
I could
No, no.
just literally cast
No.
sunlight right now.
It should
I'll
be
go in. I'll go in.
somebody who's.
I can wild shape and get the fuck out
You
of there
don't
really
have
quick.
You don't. You need to be able to stake and run.
I'm gonna be ready to cast sunlight.
Okay.
Cora's staying on
Um,
Junko's shoulders until she tells her to get off.
I'm kind of strong. It's okay.
Are you sure you want to do this, Nova? I'm happy to.
I mean, I'm pretty nimble. I think I can do this.
I don't know. Like,
It's up
are
to
you
you.
strong enough? Are you strong enough to?
What would stabbing a stake through a heart? Is that like a melee weapon attack?
Mm-hmm.
In the
Though
book, in the
if
book
they're
I read,
if they're
it was
sleeping,
really
it would
tough.
be considered helpless. So there's no chance of it. It's just an auto crit.
Hey,
Honestly, it's
You can't fail it.
right.
Okay.
if you hold it, I
Um,
could hit it in with a hammer.
Hey,
Do you want to go in there with me?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I've got an idea. Hang on. I'll take a quarterstaff
Okay.
off my back and I'm going to poke around on the floor in front the other side.
Good. Yeah. Looking for traps. Good. Yep.
Check the ceiling.
Okay.
The vampire's on the ceiling.
One thing at a time.
Nothing is triggering as you
Can I see the
first
ceiling?
edition your way across the floor. Yeah,
you can tell I've been
not very
playing first
high.
edition, right?
Yep.
um,
This is a good dungeon to have some 1E experience. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that.
I'll take a step
Okay.
in. Oh, one question
check the
before I take a
ceiling.
step in. Where's the
Mhm.
skeleton? Can you ping it?
It's right under the spider web here.
So it wasn't
that's
like clawing at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess be ready with ranged attacks, y'all.
That's sunlight
Was
ready to go,
There's
man.
nothing on the
Almost-
ceiling.
Almost
I
step,
step in.
in.
No vampires
Oh.
on the ceiling.
Both of us step in.
Uh-huh.
Nothing happens.
Is
Feels
there
Looking up, the ceiling is clear.
is there
It's
any
covered in webs,
corners
but-
we can't see into? That the darkness
Uh,
clings to? Anything like that?
It just seems to really cling around that coffin. Otherwise, no, you can see the corners.
So we have to get. It's up. It's
Mhm.
raised up.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see in it until you get right next to it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which-
There's a little light rock next to it if you want to hold it in there.
I'll pick up the light rock.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
Just gonna slowly. Are you
I'm-
using the
Oh,
quarterstaff
Jinko,
to
right?
like feel all of the tiles before we
yeah,
step
yeah,
on
I'm
them?
literally like
Okay. Okay. I'll do it. Yeah, that's fine.
Ithri is paranoid.
Me too.
And I won't go near any of the walls either. Any of the tiles that are touching a wall, Ithri's not going to stand
Okay.
on.
Got it.
But he's going to stick next to Nova.
All right.
I'm gonna move forward one. Are you good?
Yeah, go. I'll follow you. But
Okay.
I'm doing the thing.
I pick up the pebble that Jinko threw in. And I kind of like hold it out. Does it
little
seem to
closer.
penetrate through this darkness at all?
Yeah. It's just
Okay,
got,
so it's
nice
not like a
deep
darkness
walls.
spell.
No.
I'm gonna go step right here.
And you can see in
Okay.
to the coffin.
A little
Lying
pebble.
inside the coffin, you see at first what you take to be a corpse, clad in black, looking hale, very resplendent black and red garb, a red cloak behind it with a black exterior. You see like little gems burrowed into the forehead, very tiny, each of them red. You can
Stragula.
see pronounced canines. The eyes are closed. It lies still.
Do
Do
the
it.
gems.
Mm-hmm.
Look valuable.
No. Do they look like they would fit into another skull item?
They look way too small for that.
Way too small. Okay. Just
Too
wondering.
small for
Just
that.
wondering.
Good thought, though.
I know
Good.
that there are gems we need to be looking for, so
I was panicking far too much to think about that. Right. Ithri's going to hold the get his maul out.
there's a spell scroll or a case.
A scroll case on the lid.
Can I pick that up?
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing happens when you pick it up.
I'm just gonna like
Okay.
You hear a
fasten
little
it to my
rattle of
side.
something being in it.
Okay, I'm gonna fasten it to my side. Worry about it later.
Okay.
I'll hold the stake
Yeah.
with my one hand
And
over.
Ithri's going to hit
The
hit
heart.
It. Yeah, hit it with the maul.
The form within doesn't
Just-
move. And you're doing it?
Yeah.
Whack! The stake punches clean through flesh and bone. The form sits upright suddenly, kind of like clutching. And their form seems to disintegrate off of them. And where before was this pale, gaunt corpse, you see a very different figure, a handsome human man with long golden hair, wearing a white surcoat, marked by the coat of arms of Korth and of Saragarda. You see the antlers of the Knights of the Heart in red.
We just killed Prince.
Strapped to his waist, you see a gold belt with a sheath dagger, and about his neck, a gold chain from which hangs an amulet identical to the one worn by Junko right now.
Can I mind link to him?
And on his hand is a gold ring bearing the device of a crown and a crescent moon. A shield rests under his feet, and as he for a moment just looks at you, you see shock and like fading, and then he lays still.
No.
And that's where we're going to pause to take our break.
No.
Chat, we're just going to step away for a few minutes.
It's cool.
I'll see you soon. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Drama is afoot. The bloodied form of Thrommel falls back into the coffin, stake still plunged through his heart. For a moment, there's crystallized shock.
That doesn't seem right.
Did
I
you
just look
see
at
that?
I dropped
You guys
Cora.
would have seen like just a glimpse of like the golden hair. You wouldn't have seen much.
I'll just look at E3 in shock, and then
Is that how
and
vampires
then
work?
in your head you'll hear, "Was that Thrommel?" Because we've seen pictures, and then I want to cast Healing Word and like try to get the stake out and like stop the blood from coming out.
So Junko is going to drop Cora
Cora would get off.
and then push Nova away. What have you done?
The
He
healing
was-
word doesn't work, but I'm gonna say you don't lose a spell slot for it.
Okay,
That's
it was he.
He was a vampire.
He looked
Does
like
he,
a vampire.
does he look like a vampire now that he's laying back down with the
Not
illusion?
even a little. In fact, his shield is still in the coffin with him.
He
He didn't look like this.
I mean, yeah, he was all like desecrated. He looked like a dead body. He was wearing red and.
Had gems in his
Oh
head.
my god.
Is that not the vampire?
Go heal him. Heal him.
I'm going to check his pulse.
Was that the vampire?
He is quite dead. His white surcoat stained with his blood.
So
I have
when
a-
I said that we are going to save my brother, you mean to kill him?
Okay, Junko.
He
hold
wasn't
on a
your brother a
second.
minute ago.
Yeah. We stabbed a stake through the heart of what we believed was a vampire. You would have done the exact same thing. How are we supposed to know that it was Thrommel?
Prince Thrommel, Grand Marshal of Korth, Prince Saragarda. Very good, very good. You see Locke walking into the chamber behind you. Though as he does so, his frame thins. He grows taller, slender, about 6'2", with long jet black hair, green eyes, very like slightly too long arms and legs, wearing simple garb of green and black.
Picture?
Do I recognize
I
him?
don't have a picture. I don't think you've ever actually seen him, but you do
Do I
recognize the
recognize
voice.
him? Does he
I
look
don't
like
think
my
you've ever
mom?
actually seen him. But both of you recognize the voice. Your
Who
Majesty,
is
he
this?
does the most eloquent bow, mocking smile at Junko.
Puck.
Puck? Your
The
Puck?
same.
Fix it.
How could you do
Oh, I
this?
can't. You killed him.
No. I have a scroll. It was Dracon's.
Let's not rush into anything. Maybe we should all think about this.
I'm gonna pull out
Why?
my longsword and put it into his chest.
Oh, E3, please don't hurt my feelings. It's not like I'm really here. I'm an illusion. That was an illusion. This whole room is full of illusions. It was just a little joke. But why not make the most of it?
No, Nova, do it. Bring him back.
I'm
Nova.
gonna stab him.
know if I'll
See
bring him
if
back.
it does anything.
I'm looking at Junko.
Gotta
I've
bring
like
him back.
pulled the scroll out, and I'm looking at Junko. Like,
If you knew the things Archael has done, the things that Claude was meant to do, you would thank me right now. I led you
Don't
right
listen
to
to him.
profit.
Don't listen. His words are poison. He's lying.
Oh, come on. Cora.
Did he say his name?
said Puck.
No.
Bucky? Puck?
No, he
I
hasn't.
said I called him Puck.
I've been
I
helping
will.
you to
No,
this point.
shush.
You don't understand the destiny that awaits you.
You will die.
Little Mooncrow, this isn't about you. It's nothing personal. You don't want the throne, do you? Of course not. And why should you? It's a throne marred with so much blood, intrigue, and deceit.
What's the point of having us
Everything you've
kill
known is a
someone?
lie. I'm trying to set everybody free.
From-
Nova, you gotta bring him back. You gotta bring.
No,
This is Junko's decision.
Please
don't do
bring Dumble
that.
back.
it doesn't have to be either of you.
I'll take out
There's
the
a
scroll
better option. Oh,
and I'll start
you-
reading it and realize that it seems a little bit above my
Above
power
your pay
level.
grade.
if you want to bring him back, you can do that anytime. But
Can
hear me
someone
out.
shut him up?
I tried.
I can see you're upset.
Medora.
Where is,
I'll go.
Where is he?
He's just kind of standing in the middle of the room.
Oh.
I'll go. But at least consider that Archael isn't who you think he is.
Listen, I already know that. I'm sure everyone here knows that, but you didn't need to
Get
kill
out!
somebody innocent as a
Get out!
disguise.
Innocent? Are you kidding me? Have you seen the things this guy's done? Oh man, you should see what they think of him in Korth. Innocent? You all just became Korth and heroes.
You've done nothing but manipulate us.
For the
Get
greater
out.
good. The same
You
can be
wanted
said
to
of any
help?
benevolent
You would
monarch.
tell us the truth, but you're not. You're still just manipulating
Medora,
us.
can you
Oh,
dispel
honey.
him?
Cora,
You dispel this illusion?
Solaris.
Something, anything, please.
truth is
Shut
such
it
a
up.
lie. People say they want truth, but they don't. Not really. Truth is painful. Truth, he looks now at Nova, is so disappointing once you know it. Don't you think?
I'm gonna go up to him and try to push him.
What does that mean?
Get out of here.
What truth are you talking
You
about?
push him, and he kind of actually, you make physical contact, and it actually works a little.
Okay, I'll go. But if you should want to know a few things so that you can join me in my position of elevation, just say my name. My real name.
You won't even tell us that.
I'm
I
sure
can.
E3 will. I'll see you later. Think about what I said, though. And he's just going to fade, leaving just like a Cheshire cat smile before that too fades away.
E3,
Yeah.
that's who.
Puck.
What has he been doing to you?
Can we bring my brother back or
Let's
not?
fix this.
I'm trying to read this. I think, Medora, can you make sense of this scroll better than I can? It seems more arcane than.
I can try. I can have a look.
I can help you. I've used a scroll
It's beyond
before, but
anything I've done before. But I can try.
It's just not really. Didn't.
So it does
Alright.
still take an Arcana check because it's a higher level than you can cast, but it is a lower DC than trying to cast it as a non-bard.
Arcane caster. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is there any way I can assist or?
Anyone with training in Arcana could assist on this.
So what do I need to?
It would be an
Roll.
Arcana check.
Not me.
I do not have our training in Arcana.
It's not gonna be.
Horace just
Medora.
gonna go up and hold
We have
his hand.
we have 7 chat's blessings. We have 7. I'm not kidding.
What would the
It is a
DC
DC
be?
15.
So
Oh,
That was-
Medora,
Use it.
You should
Me-
use them.
to do this, Medora wants to kind of understand who this is, because she's just joined you guys, and as far as I was aware, that was the vampire.
Are you saying this in
is-
character?
As far as I was aware, that was the vampire, and I've realized I see that that's your brother, not a vampire. But what the
Do you
hell is
not know
going on?
anything about Saragarda? Or the prince that was supposed to be really good and kind to the kingdom? And like Junko is starting to cry.
I will say, you know of Archael, the god king who rules Saragarda. You would know that he had a son. I would imagine the name's probably not, unless you want to make a history check on it, or like if you want the opportunity to know, you can do so. But
Do you wanna-
otherwise, just common knowledge. He's got a son, the princeling. But I mean, does a god need to pass on? Yeah, like Thrommel was the prince. You don't really know much about him. He's like a knight errant or something like that.
Okay.
It wasn't really pirate business. Just to know, like, okay, we obviously you don't want to cross like the royal guard
Yeah,
or
we-
anything, but I
He's
mean,
a good person. Cora's just like squeezing his hand. He deserves to be here.
Medora's gonna look at A3 because A3 was the one that was so protective, but also seems to have done this.
Yeah. Irony's hard in this episode.
She's just gonna like Junko's gonna just pull down her mask and then like stare at Thrommel and pet his hair.
it's very soft, oiled.
It's going to be okay.
The party's okay. I will use the blessings, and I will bring him back.
Fine with it.
Fucking yes.
Ah.
Take all of them.
Yeah.
All right. So looking at the scroll, initially it is way beyond you, and you're a little overwhelmed. Like, are you kidding me? But like you slow
I
it
haven't
down,
studied for this.
and you can see that there's almost a rhythm to it. It's almost like lyrics in its own sort of way. Like as you begin to sort of sound out the arcane words on the scroll, you feel the rhythm in it. There's this harmony that you've never really touched on before, but you can't shake the feeling that you've felt it all your life. There's this magic. You've always sort of touched it when you've needed it. As you're reading this, you begin to feel it, and it's almost the same song, that same hidden melody that has interlaced every great moment of magic you've ever experienced. And you gain confidence as now you begin to say them out loud. You begin to sort of give voice to the music contained within this scroll. And while the words are not in any language, the meaning behind them is felt by everyone who can hear this. The scroll begins to emanate a divine light. And as you reach an end, reading the last line of what to you is a song, the scroll falls to dust. And everything is still. No one moves. And then Thrommel's hand reaches for his chest, realizing that the stake is no longer there. He sort of tears his jacket and vestments beneath, like placing his hand to bare flesh.
You're okay. You're okay. It's okay.
I live. And he sits upright, and you can see he's clean shaven, very like perfect, almost angelic features.
brilliant black eyes.
Black?
Black. Not like dilated black, just
Like, he's drugged out. You're okay?
I know not if you are my rescuers, my killers, or my prisoners.
I just look at the bloody stake and like my hand is covered in his blood, like,
I know not whether I should thank you or condemn you. But when I look into each of your eyes, I see they are fair, tortured, and afraid. Who are you?
Junko realizes she doesn't look like she used to.
no, your mask is down and you've got the amulet worn openly. Honestly, when he comes to you,
Yeah, Cora just looks at Junko.
She's just.
his eyes are
stunned.
locked on your amulet. The same one he wears right now.
I didn't think I'd see you again.
It cannot be.
No, they told you I was dead. But I wanted to come home, just not like this. And she like swallows hard and just hugs her brother.
He's just slack-jawed in shock, and for a moment, like, doesn't move until slowly he puts his arms around you, almost as if like he's uncertain if you're real, if this is some hallucination.
When I closed my eyes, I thought death was surely the only dream I would have. But I awakened to a miracle and confusion.
We were tricked to think you were something else.
It would seem death follows my family, but just cannot beat us. Where is my sword?
Is it lying around? I didn't check for it.
oh, I have no idea.
You see no swords around here. Though, funny thing, the silver cross on the sarcophagus lid no longer looks like a cross. It actually looks like a sword set into the lid of the coffin.
There
This
it
is
is.
elaborate.
Right?
I mean, it wouldn't have
Wow.
done for you to notice the sword there. That might have given the game away.
That? I'll point.
He'll,
Fragorock.
and it just bursts from the lid, flying into his outstretched hand as he catches it.
Damn.
Dang, fancy sword.
Fragorock. I would know your story, who you are, and how came you by my sister.
I'm gonna healing hand him because he's only at 1 HP.
He is only at 1 HP. Yeah, it's true.
So
I'll
he
he-
gets
I'll
6
he-
more. He gets 6
His-
more.
His chest like scars over.
I can healing word him now for real.
He's actually going to use healing word on himself.
Four more for him.
Or actually, no. You know what he's
Okay,
gonna do? He's
okay.
gonna lay on friggin' hands.
Oh, he's a
Uh,
paladin. Nice.
Cora's just gonna
Uh,
stand by Ithri.
How many health points does he get from that?
He's gonna heal 65 hit points
Damn.
from lay on
Fuck.
hands.
Fucking paladin, man.
Knight errant. Okay, listen. You don't get to be a paladin lord by being some.
Yeah, I
dumb
guess you gotta be
schmuck.
pretty powerful, huh?
And then he kills us all.
That
except
means
for
whoever
Junko.
put him in this is scary as fuck.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Or cunning.
Yeah.
Surprise! I am Loki. Son of a bitch.
I sense no wickedness within any of your souls, but I would know, how came you by my sister?
Oh.
We met in
That's-
Humblebank.
That's her story to tell, not ours.
Yeah, there's a
Hey.
lot.
Then who are you? Will you answer this instead? Are you my rescuers?
Yeah,
I mean, yes. That's
Hopefully.
what part of the reason why we're here is to take down this temple and get you out and get other people out.
So we are within the belly of the beast.
Yeah,
We're
we're on
on
the
floor
third
3.
floor. Yeah.
This den of vice and elemental sin is a scourge upon this earth.
Does he always have to speak like that?
Junko
Forgive
shrugs.
me, my
This is
lady.
the first time she's meeting him, too.
Do my words
You hear that in
off-put
your no, I said that in Junko's head. I'm sorry.
I assuming he's
Crazy.
responding then to like
What
the
the
face
hell,
you're making.
lady?
I assume does Nova share
Oh,
Saraha's inability to hide?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
She cannot hide what
Then-
she is thinking, which like makes Mind Link rather awkward because
Very
everyone
funny.
knows.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tis but how I have learned to speak. I beg your forgiveness, my lady.
Oh, I didn't mean. I wasn't trying to offend you. I've not interacted with any royal people who are, well, besides Junko, I
Royal,
guess.
I'm sorry we killed
I
you.
suppose.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. You look like a vampire. We were told you were a vampire.
A vampire.
Yeah.
A vampire
that was
I am not. Though
You look
many
like
have
one.
I faced. It
It's like a brag, but whatever.
does explain the grim spectacle before me.
In hindsight, there's a bunch of archaeal stuff out there that we probably should have figured out, but we thought it was just a trick. I don't know.
how long have you been down here?
I know not.
I can
When
tell you the
last
date.
I saw sunlight, I was face to face with a man of darkness. His armor as black as his soul. That servant of Ayuz himself, Hedrak. He spoke of horrible things, of a dark future for my people and my kingdom. And then he lay some dark enchantment upon my mind, and everything grew dark. And it was as if sleep overcame me, but all in an instant. After that, nothing.
You didn't hear from your Deva? Just dark?
Of course. I forgot that you would know of our advisor. Nay, he has not spoken to me.
I...
Perhaps it was a dreamless sleep. Funny. Very strange. I would have thought that he would have mentioned you yet lived. And he's looking at you with a little bit of suspicion now. And then confusion. How is it that no one knew of your continued survival?
I don't know. Corvania kept it secret.
Corvania,
I became Junko.
Junko. You were in Corvania.
I am now a trained assassin.
Honorless wretches. So it is they who would sneak into a royal nursery like thieves in the night and take away the one treasure a family can never replace. Knaves. Then it will be war. They will pay for this, but that can wait. Those who would harm our people must answer first. The crimes of years past will have to wait.
I don't know how to answer that.
He is mad. Hezrek.
Familiar. We've never met, but we're familiar.
His powers are greater even than his patron is here in the flesh.
We know that too.
Next to Junko. Our dark uncle walks these halls.
Our uncle?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, dramatic.
She just really threw her for a loop.
Dead face.
Whoa!
I missed a step.
sorry. The notebook was under the
He-
cord, apparently.
He knows this mad demon queen bears no success, no chance of freedom. He cares not. It is all about what harm he can instill upon our father.
I'm really sorry to interrupt, but who's your uncle?
The dark god Ayus.
Is your uncle?
Yes, it is so.
Junko just looks shocked, like Pikachu
I
shocked
use-
face.
Oh,
The king of Dontoria.
Would be king. He is
And
but a king of evil.
Yeah, this is super fun.
I am sorry that you've all become embroiled in our family's intrigues. Rest assured that you will be released from that service as soon as it can be done, and all of your services thus far will be repaid in full. You have my word upon it.
Does
Wait,
does the name Lopt mean anything to you, or in common, I guess, Loki?
Loki, one of the dwarvish gods. Is he not?
Something like that, yeah. He's kind of the reason we found you, but also the reason we killed you.
You speak in riddles, friend.
Yo,
Yeah, we only know riddles, unfortunately. If
it would seem that he. I'm looking very confused at E3 because I don't know who Loki is. It would seem the fact that we thought you were a vampire and we staked you in the heart. It was Loki, I
A
guess.
dwarfish god drove you to put a stake in my heart.
said
I-
they didn't want an heir to a throne.
Make
He
no
was
mistake. I do not
elite.
doubt your tale. It is just a lot to take in.
Ooh,
yeah,
it's a very, very pared down explanation. The full explanation is he looked like a dwarf who claimed that the vampire had taken control of his husband and he was gonna come put the stake in its heart so it'd be paralyzed and he could free his husband. And then we got to the door and he got disintegrated.
Or
And
we
then
thought he
staked
did.
you in the heart. Or we thought he did. And then we staked you in the heart, and then right when we were gonna bring you back, he changed into whatever.
Unseen enemies operating in the shadows and darkness are not unknown to me. But I confess, 'tis the first time I have had a dwarfish god for an enemy, and I will be on my guard in the future. Thank you for this warning, and know that you have done no wrong.
Whoa.
And the tale of
Just look at my blood-covered hand, like,
this deceit
are you sure, bro?
need not leave this crypt. I know that you all have good hearts, and you should know that in the light of your mistake, you made the decision to right that wrong. You are not this Loki. Who are you, that I may honor your names?
Ithri.
That is Novakri. That is Cora.
Oh, and Medora's
Cora,
the
can
one
I
that
give
actually.
your... And I look at Cora, like, and
You can call me Cora. That's fine.
I was trying to gauge if I could give her her real name.
She's like hiding
this-
behind the three.
This is Medora.
She's the one that actually
She's
saves you.
she's Newt.
Medora's
yeah.
just sat on
Very-
the floor outside the room.
Very visible a
Overwhelmed.
pirate, too.
She just joined us.
That's like the one place a pirate doesn't want to be is next to a paladin.
Yeah. Worse, a paladin in charge of the legal system.
Hey, she's atoning. She didn't want to be with the pirates. She's with us.
I presume
She
he
brought him
takes her
back.
heart as well. That's fine.
Apparently, I'm good.
Enough.
Are you a knightly order of some kind?
Who?
Nightly, no, but we are a group, yes.
Been traveling for the past few
Which-
months.
Which group should I remember you as?
I mean,
Valkyrie.
Have you a coat of arms or...
We
What
don't
was
have
that?
a coat of arms. It's just like a.
It's just a group like adventurer's name.
We call
the
ourselves a
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. Yeah.
Valkyrie? Another dwarfish concept.
Yeah, it was E3's idea actually.
And I'll show him the little coin he gave us.
Yeah.
Are you...
On my
and
totem.
He speaks to E3. The leader of this troop.
hell no.
He's,
It's a
He's a-
co-leadership.
it's, they...
I
E3
just-
protects us,
Just
and
try
he's
and
very strong.
just try and keep them alive and not murder their family. That's not going too well so far.
He's kept us alive.
You have such strange manners.
Me? Should I bow?
All of you. If I may be so forthright. But
I don't know what you mean by that.
it is not unwelcome. You are just not what I had expected. I knew
mean,
that eventually someone would take up my sword, or I assumed, but... Well, I suppose I shall have to take my own sword. How long was I out?
How long was he out?
I'll
Like
give
6
him
months,
the
8
date
months?
right now.
Yeah, it was about
year?
6 months.
Oh, 6 months.
Okay.
Oh, he was brought into the temple the same time I was. Hey, temple buddies.
Awkward.
It's a little awkward. I'm sorry I got out before you. I didn't know.
6 months.
Sorry, bro.
And
I
my
didn't know he was there. I didn't like.
my fate is it known?
Actually-
They think the elves took you, and so
The
Saragarda
elves?
has been
Well,
at war with elves.
No,
But we
no.
rescued the countess, and she knows what's going on, and
Yeah.
they had kept it under wraps that you were here. Only a couple people know.
Although we told the elves, so maybe now more.
We-
Vitrail must surely think I am dead.
Who?
For I did not respond in dreams, for I have had none. Vitrail, He is like an advisor to my father. He has served all of the lords of Saragarda.
Is he like
A warrior from heaven.
immortal? Oh. I don't know what that means.
And he is an angel. A being of great light. Wielding sunlight as a sword and mercy and good as his shields.
Aura tenses a little bit behind it, 3.
Okay.
Sorry, my heart is still racing.
I still do not understand. How is it that you have not spoken to Vitrail in all these years? I was to understand that he is in all of our dreams.
At first he did. At first he tried to guide me, and then eventually I had to go against what he...
He puts up a hand at this point. Save your story, sister. I understand that this will bear some conversation. And this gloomy, horrid place is not where it should occur. We must return to my father, our father. He must be informed of all that has transpired. And he must learn that you yet live.
Brother, with all respect, I'd like to take care of the temple first.
Wait,
Take-
not to be rude, but we have to, we've got people to rescue here still, and like things to take down,
Like a
and we gotta
god.
stop the demon
Oh,
queen.
of course.
Yeah.
It would.
So I think,
would
like-
not interfere with your quest, but surely the Princess Selene must return with me. Surely.
Give
Sister,
these people my word. I will come back, I promise. Just
No, you need
Not
offer
yet.
no further explanation. If you've given your word, then you are honor bound.
Oh.
And I will not question this. How can I help?
we're
You wanna
missing
come
some
with us?
allies of Novakri, and apparently Hekrim? No. Hector.
Well,
I was
Hector.
from League of Legends.
were you? Sorry, were you
Magister
incapacitated
from
the entire
Vigormouse.
time? Like, do you know anything?
Since
about
I
this temple?
faced Hedrak, I have been unaware. I know nothing of the temple. I would not know I was here but for your words and this feeling of dread and evil that I cannot entirely ignore.
Did you? Sorry if this is a little too much that you don't want to share, but I mean, did you just come to the temple by yourself and then face Hedrak, and you were just out for the last 6 months, or?
Your question is fair.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get a timeline.
You wish to know
established.
that I was not a fool. I suppose in many respects I was a fool, but not so foolish as to come here alone. We were building strength, gathering many of the Knights of the Heart. There is still much tension between them and Saragarda, but I serve as the bridge. The first Saragarda Knight of the Heart. They were to join me. I was marshaling others. To lie low. To infiltrate Noct, where we might gather our strength and eventually plunge deep into the heart of this place and cut out its infection, as it should have been done the first time. But I was assaulted in the night.
Hey, me too. Were you knocked when that happened?
I was. I dispatched my comrades to continue our divine mission. readying for our crusade into this place. I had allies in Noct, but they could not come to my aid without exposing themselves, which would have cost us the mission.
Ilya?
You know. Does that mean that she too has been exposed?
No,
No.
she is not. Cora, I need to tell him.
It
Bro,
gladdens
we
my
have to be
heart.
honest.
I think you should tell him.
You want me to?
No, I don't. No. Nobody. No.
I see that there is more to you than I know, but Cora, you wish to be called? I must agree with Cora that
Yeah.
right now is not the place for this kind of conversation. We should focus on reaching a place of safety where we can converse in full and regain our strength. After that, I will do what I can to aid you, and then I must return to my father. The fate of all Saragarda could depend upon it. I must
Understood.
prevent further war.
I mean, I'll be honest, this room seems pretty guarded and safe out of all of the places we've been.
We should let Ilya know what's happened as well.
I will speak with her. I
Good.
see
don't
I still
to.
have my armor, my sword, my shield. I'm afraid I lack the ability to fully disguise myself this time. The magic is apparently many months worn off.
I'll just
I got nothing in the way of magic to help you out there, buddy.
I got a extra cloak. I'm just gonna like how tall
Yeah.
is he compared to me, by the way?
He's a big boy. He's about 6'4".
Oh, so he's literally a
Kinda
whole person
swole.
above me.
Basically.
Oh, he's
Shit.
6'4".
Yep.
He's suddenly very hot.
I mean, to be fair, he's got like that
Oh, he's
Beast from
good
Beauty and the
looking.
Beast, long blonde hair, the build. He looks like a fucking Disney prince, okay?
Nova is not gonna simp.
Mm-hmm.
Yet. I mean, you did kill the guy.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I killed
mean-
him. Oh, he's so hot. Why did I kill him?
Just a speed bump, you know? It's
That does sound
fine.
like a Disney
We'll
movie.
laugh about it at our wedding. or
Yeah.
something, right?
Like the prince from Sleeping Beauty, but with longer hair.
Ooh.
Or John
you,
Smith from Pocahontas.
you can help us out in the temple a little bit, you said?
I mean,
in some ways.
I feel like maybe we just don't get him killed again.
Yeah, maybe we should like
obviously.
leave, like get him out and.
If you are unwilling to depart this place, then I must reach my father. He must be told of all that has transpired.
I mean, like, we
I'd
go
be
in
okay
and
with
out.
resting.
you know.
I
We can't take the temple on all at once. We're a little bit, that'd be a bit much.
That you are
So we've
here
been-
on the front lines, fighting in the vanguard. You are truly brave, heroic souls. Know that once I depart to speak with my father, help is coming. I know not how long it will take, but I will not abandon you down here.
I mean, no disrespect, but bureaucratic things seem to take a long time. Like rallying a whole army might take a very long time.
There are certain benefits that come from being the crown prince. One of those is not waiting in a line.
also
Dude, who
I'm
just
rich.
nods like.
I wouldn't know. Guess I wouldn't know. You're right. You got me there.
It does not feel right to me that... Is this where you wish to stay?
Oh,
In this room,
I don't
particularly,
like this.
no.
I would
No.
particularly appreciate departing these chambers.
Understandable.
I mean, we
you know,
have
we have a house.
we have somewhere that's
House.
almost as grotty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, there's
almost
no
as shitty.
coffins in it though, so that's something.
So
I
where are you gonna
mean-
sleep, bro?
Cora's got a way to get you to Hummelbank. It's just not.
I don't think he would want to go to Hummelbank.
Oh no, we should not send him because it.
I'll have to leave a very detailed note.
Yeah, but also because like Lareth is down there, and we probably shouldn't send the prince where Lareth could
Cardalian.
see him.
I
What?
wish to go
Huh?
to Cardalian.
Where's...
Have you a means of speeding me along? If not,
Where's
I
the-
will steal a horse in Noct.
Can I do a check? Where
First
the
of all,
fuck is that?
do not trust those goddamn horses. That's all I will say.
It will fuck you up.
like,
Would
no
that
one's
be
been like
a
super
history check?
passive until then, and then now she's just like all up in arms. Don't trust those horses.
Where is it? Where's is
16.
If you steal a horse, do not pin it on me. I do not want to be associated with this.
I mean, you did just kill him and then.
Okay,
I don't think you can
Medora, you
steal
don't
a horse.
understand.
If you're gonna talk to Elia, she could probably get you a horse.
You know that Cardalian is the biggest city and the former capital of Korth.
why do you need
I
to
see
go there?
going there. Why do you need to go there?
I am a servant of Korth. I was
I see.
to pledge myself to Her Ladyship Jolene of Korth when news reached me of dark tidings in this region. So I rushed immediately here to see to my people. But I wish to know how fares Her Noble Ladyship. He actually
were you
blushes
guys,
a little
like-
bit.
Oh
I don't-
shit, he was betrothed out the window. Dang
No,
it.
you just gotta
Betrothed
work
doesn't mean
harder.
married yet.
Yeah.
It just means you got a timer.
opportunity.
Well, I don't.
got
there's-
time up for fuck's
Like
sake.
I said, Elia could probably get you a horse, a trustworthy horse, maybe.
We could figure out how to disguise him and take him back to Noct. And
Cora, do you have any more of that ink?
Yes.
Could we color his hair? At least.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
look at him. I don't think that's gonna help.
It's
Yeah, I
going to be
think we need like a disguise.
It helped with me.
I have tried. Unfortunately, my golden locks cannot retain ink or dye.
more than like a day.
'Tis the curse of divinity, I'm afraid.
It doesn't last long.
Cora, do you still have that disguise thing that Elia gave to you?
Oh yeah, I have a whole thing.
Yeah, we could use
The
that.
trunk comes out.
You are
We could-
acquainted with Elia.
Oh, yeah, she gave us a few things to help us.
Well, he was. He was. Yeah. Okay.
I was
Okay, you know
trying to
what?
cover up.
That's fine.
I was
that's
trying to
fine.
cover up for Cora.
Suddenly,
She doesn't wanna
nobody is
share.
between them. Ah,
Yeah,
of course.
she helped us out a bit.
I do hope she wasn't over brusque with you.
A little bit. Yeah,
Oh,
she's kind of
she's-
mad at me.
She was my tutor. I sympathize.
She was mad at me. I get it. She actually helped bring me back to health when I got out of the temple the first time. So
I
She's
think
a
the
noble
best
woman.
thing we could do is get him to Elia.
A good heart and a wicked tongue.
Here you could use this.
disguise kit.
This
He
guy's good.
examines like the items in it a little uncertainly, though he seems very comfortable with the makeup. Yes,
Me boy.
There's an old lady nose that I like to use. You can use.
an old lady. Surely
He's a bit
not.
tall to
It
come
could be an
across
old
as
man
old
nose.
lady.
I shall be a shining blackguard
Well,
in
What is
darkest armor as
What is the
Um,
blackguard?
Oh, actually,
that? What is that?
I've got something that you could change into.
oh,
What is?
he looks a little
Oh,
oh,
Oh no.
oh! I know what you're gonna give him.
You won't like it, but it would be a lot less imperious.
I don't know that it would be
Than
less
I don't know.
conspicuous, though.
I had always rather longed to try out being a blackguard, or maybe a pirate.
Medora's just gonna take her eye patch off and be like, "Here."
she
that
like comes in the room and like, here.
that won't match what I've got, and I'm
I
gonna
think if he's wearing Lareth's armor, it's gonna be
I'm gonna take out Laris
conspicuous.
armor and offer it to him.
I don't think that's appropriate.
A pirate blackguard.
I mean,
Do it once.
Just
Yes.
We're going to Nox. That's shouldn't be wearing that
no.
armor.
Oh, in that case, hang on a second.
No.
Dude, I don't know. Don't look at me.
We
the eye
took
patch is still on offer.
we took this off of
The
one
eye
of
patch is
the
fine.
priests of the temple, so it might not be the best option.
I've got priest robes. I've got
But-
all the fancy robes.
Hang on a second. I also have a +1 plate armor that's not from Lareth. I think that was from one of the other priests.
Fair Lady Medora, are there pirates that wear shining armor?
I mean, not on my crew. But I do remember sending one of the pirates to a pub to pass out. We might be able to switch clothes.
Like
can-
I mean, they're
He
the
was
same
quite
size,
tall
right?
as well.
It is not a dark night, but I suppose I could live out my boyhood dream of being a pirate for a few hours at least.
You know, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Let me get this straight. This is what we've done today. Accidentally killed a prince we thought was a vampire, and now we're going to try to disguise him as a pirate.
I mean, he's doing it all himself.
And you think it's great to
He-
first,
he
and
can
then you-
Borrow my hat and my eye patch.
I think that's good. Yeah.
I will take this token. But know, Lady Medora, that I will return it to you.
Ooh, la,
I
la.
mean, you can drop the lady. I'm just Medora. It's
Surely
fine.
not.
Just Medora.
It would tarnish my
Here's-
honor not to refer to such a delicate creature.
Junko
as she
hears
is.
laughter in her head.
Medora's just gonna snort and just start walking. It's just not ladylike at all. It's
You
just
know,
not.
Force. Never mind. I'm not going to correct you.
Brother. Oh no, it's fine. Go.
I had 2 plate armors. One is Lareth's, and the other one is from. I'm trying to remember who it's from. You
I
can
think
take one of
Laris
these.
will be recognized.
Lareth is more
And it-
likely to be recognized. The other one is from one of
Wasn't
the
the
priests.
Temple of Earth with the little slug rolly thingy?
Yes. I'd try to
Okay.
remember the name of the guy because I'm sure I wrote it down.
I killed him too quickly.
Mhm.
What was the skeleton? What was on the skeleton?
Sonic. That's the one.
Nothing. It was
There were
completely...
no
Actually,
clothes or
funny
anything.
thing, the skeleton is no longer there.
Part of the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Maja Faja.
Medora
So
would
mad.
like to go and just peek out the door and check nobody's coming.
The
I wish-
second secret door, the one that you guys shut,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
going
let's
there
hold
and
that.
peeking. By the way, interesting
Oh.
note that arcane rune is gone too.
Yeah, I
The
figured that was
disintegrate
it.
trap.
So I forgot I have a +2 chainmail if you'd prefer that.
No. Plate armor would be my desire.
There you go. Have
I've
this
got
one.
like
Put
a
the rest back in.
druid face paint if you wanted to do that.
He
That's all I
looks
got, bro.
sadly at his shield and his armor sword. Though 'tis a great cleft in my heart, regular paint would suffice to darken these armored features, that he may still wear my enchanted shield and Fragorok.
That would be the disguise kit that Gorik gave you.
Just a note, anyone trained in any kind of disguise would know that you really can't just like, that's not how that works.
What's
Uh,
his intelligence?
I
It's possible he's a
Is he a
himbo.
himbo?
I have another shield. It is a night shield
himbo-
if you wanted to use that instead.
That was also one of the heart shields, so I don't know that it would help, but
You bear another shield of the Knights of the Heart.
I'll pull it out.
Yes.
This is
We-
of the Knights of the Isles, if I'm not mistaken. How
How's
came you
it?
by this?
I found it in a pool.
Accompanied by a body.
There wasn't a body, was there?
no.
It was.
That does my heart well. For 'tis means its wielder yet lives somewhere, perhaps.
Who was the wielder?
Perhaps- perhaps
I
so.
know not.
Oh.
I was of the Knights of Korth, not of the Knights of the Isles.
We also met Sir Bradford, who was a knight of Arkale.
So Bradford.
When we were in
The-
Oakhurst.
The young lad
Yeah,
by Oakhurst.
Hmm.
Good for him.
that feels like forever ago.
Good for him.
Should we get going?
Yeah,
Yes. If you are ready.
I still have
I-
passed that trace up unless it's been an hour. I don't know how long.
I don't think it's been an hour.
Okay.
Could you perhaps escort me out?
I mean,
Once
I'm-
out, bearing this eye patch, this gifted case of paints and oils and brushes, and my wit, I will impersonate a pirate and make my way to Nock.
As we're leaving, I'm gonna pull Junko aside. We shouldn't tell him about the Solaris thing.
Why not?
I don't think that's true, and I don't want him to think that I'm somebody I'm not.
No,
So-
I was going to call you Solaris, and then that Ilya raised you.
I don't
That
think we
was it.
should use the name Solaris.
Ilya will.
Okay, well, I just won't go near Ilya.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Pretty sure he's gonna
I'll just
rat
wait
you out
outside- I'll just
anyway.
wait outside.
this party and
I'm
running
just-
away from their problems is fucking great.
Cora, I just.
We're really good at it.
He's
Except we're not.
real, right? He's real.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, Junko. You finally got your brother
Terrified.
back. Well, that was the hard part. Now it's just easy sailing.
No, now I have to tell him that the wings and
He can help you.
my Arkale help us all.
He will.
Junko kind of somewhat haphazardly says that sarcastically, but also
Or I
not.
was genuinely
because,
serious.
Let's go.
Hey guys,
Run
my list is getting
outside.
shorter. Look at all the names I'm crossing off on it.
dead,
Whoa.
dead.
No, look, it's like these are the enemies that we've killed, and then these
These are
Leave
the
it.
friends
Those are
we've
the
only
killed.
allies that you killed.
This only got this has only got one more name to rescue. We need one more person to rescue. We're good.
Nice.
Can you move us outside quickly? The same
Yeah,
way?
can we just
Yeah. Well, first of all,
Imidor,
I'm gonna
march
open the
away.
secret door so you can move tokens if need be down the road. But I'm actually gonna just. In fact, we don't even need to change maps if you don't want. You guys are leading him all the
Just
way
zip
out.
us out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
We'll
at
go
this
to
point,
Noct with him because we need to
I
rest
think we
anyways.
should. I think it'd be good to rest
he
if we're
doesn't
gonna
know
be
that.
dealing with third floor craziness.
Like
Yeah.
as he's traveling with you, making his way out, like he's like putting this eye patch on, trying it
Hell yeah.
different eye. He's got a mirror from somewhere that he's like looking at, trying to test
Oh,
it.
my mirror was
Where'd
in
he get
the
a mirror
disguise kit, I guess. It's,
Oh,
you
I just
can have
imagined he
it.
had it on him when he was
Oh, okay.
captured. but
Himbo.
You could have it. It's fine.
he's like testing like the hair over one side, hair over the other, trying to figure out
You
like
should
the
tie
best-
your hair back. Just
You know, yeah,
Like
it works better to
this?
tie it if you tie your hair back. Yeah.
I know some braids if you wanted to go that far, but that's about it.
He's gonna
Watch
like
out for your
remove
depth perception.
the armor and actually like tear the jacket open,
Oh.
so there's like exposed chest and
Why does he have to be so hot?
he's trying to look piratey.
Yeah, sure.
Problem is the rest of
The
us.
ladies are like,
problem
"Oh,
is-
Medora's like, do you want a peg leg as well?
The problem is the rest of us in this group don't look like a pirate except for Medora, and we're all walking with him too knocked to the point of his disguise.
have you a peg leg I might borrow?"
Oh,
I mean,
actually, we gave it away. We don't have it anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's a
No, we
shame.
had the hand, not
Yeah.
the leg.
she's gonna.
It was a
she's
prosthetic
gonna
limb.
offer.
It could be any limb.
Would have really helped with the disguise, but
So Medora's gonna offer just to take a torch off the wall and tie it so that he can bend his knee and just go along with a torch. And she's just doing it
looking at
completely
it
poking fun, but basically like, if you want a peg leg,
in earnest, he's like, how do I look? What say you,
How
young
does it
pirate?
look?
Will this
Does he?
fool your comrades, former comrades? I hope.
No.
Would be a shame to engage you in battle.
Like on a scale 1 to 10, how ridiculous does he look?
Absolutely stupid.
Brother, you look very stupid right now.
In E3's head, he
What?
just hears, should we tell him this looks ridiculous?
I
Oh,
think he looks great.
perhaps,
Medora's just creased, just walking off.
Are we-
perhaps
did-
the peg leg is a bit much, I suppose.
how
I think
about we
keeping a
just?
low profile is best.
How about we just escort you to Noct?
Right, we should take him right to who.
I think he knows where to go.
Did we have a big cloak from somebody, or does he have his
Does he?
own?
Oh,
I've
he's
got-
wearing a big white surcoat.
Oh, yeah, white's
but
not the
he,
answer.
He tore it open though, so it sort of looks like a.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got a slight piratey
pirate.
look.
Okay.
I'll
It's
get
like a
the
pirate
peg leg-
captain, maybe, but he
The
doesn't have a
pirate
hat.
leg was too much, and that's fine.
Perhaps on the walk back to Noct, perhaps we could catch a parrot.
There's.
I actually laughed at that. On the way out, did I see a rat at all that looked familiar? With maybe little pancake crumbs on his face?
No, he ate those. No crumbs left.
Rats don't
Could have been
eat
saving
crumbs.
it for later.
Did I see Bean, Sir Bean, at all?
Yeah, the rat was eating.
You'd have to look for Sir Bean. You do see a rat, though.
But
It's
not the
waiting
same
for
rat.
you at the entrance
Oh. Yeah.
where you sent it from.
Oh,
I'll scoop him up.
Love it.
When you do so, you hear a familiar voice.
It worked.
And it says,
Oh.
Novakri, I thought you died. You have to help me. Please. Don't tell my sister. That's it.
Is that like out loud for everyone to hear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You would.
Oh,
hear
it
the-
is?
I believe animal messengers out loud.
Like the rats
speaking
Oh,
to
talking
yeah,
their
it
voice.
in the
gets,
voice?
it gets spoken, yeah.
I'm looking at the rat like, what the fuck?
That is the. And
Shock.
Sounds like a
Shock
hot
on my
dude.
face.
sounds like a hot dude. Just
Oh,
But it's a
he's
rat.
very hot. It's a rat.
No,
Rat man. Give me,
you befriend rats.
I'm a druid?
Yeah.
I have met with many of your people, fair lady. Never have I seen such a gifted individual. Never have I seen such. Truly, 'tis a marvel.
She.
Sir Rat, bear you a name.
Oh, that was just, I,
Junko actually laughs at this one. Like, she can't hold this one in.
no, well, the rat could talk if I cast the right spell, but I used this rat as a messenger to try to contact my friend that's stuck in the temple, and it seems it found its mark, so that was his
Forgive
voice.
me, Sir Rat. I meant no offense.
Medora's just gonna say to Junko, like, you're obviously the more traveled sibling.
But
No.
happens when you get kidnapped from a kingdom.
Do you guys mind if I take 2 minutes to cast this, or do you want me to wait? I'll wait till we rest.
Are
It's fine.
you? No, do that. Are you okay
No,
with
no,
this?
I'll just carry the.
Yeah, but are you okay with us like not going back in?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
We need to rest
It's fine.
first.
Okay. Okay.
Take away
I mean,
tonight.
I just killed a guy that I thought was a vampire, so it's like a weird day already. But you know,
Yeah, the guy who has my soul
can-
made you do it, so
I
don't
can-
worry.
has your soul. I think we need to talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's,
I'll just
pretty
in your
bad.
head, E3, go, oh my god, we can talk about that later, I guess. And I'll talk to my rat friend later too.
Ramo, do you drink?
Knocked.
What is this game?
Of course, dear
Why don't
sister.
you
tell him-
Do they not in Corvania?
I don't. I'm too small. It hits me hard.
But okay.
That's just her excuse. What is your name for
I am Thrommel.
pirate
Oh,
disguise?
yes. I must bear. I shall be.
Luck.
Please no.
Of course not. No.
Why not?
It has no sense of grand purpose.
That's the point.
A name is a window into a person's. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. So I suppose
How about
Sir
Lucas?
Scarface of Eaglefort is perhaps a bit much.
Yes. How about
Um,
we just call you Lucas?
I had a stable boy named Lucas.
Great.
What a coincidence.
He fell to the arrows of orcs.
Oh fuck.
Is this
This
like on
guy-
our way back?
Yeah.
Medora's I'm just gonna chip in with just the best pirate I ever knew was called Joe.
Sure.
Joe?
Just
Yes.
Yes.
This feels right.
The fish Joe.
the
I shall
best
be-
pirate I ever knew was called Joe.
It's
Just
just
I
a
shall
running
be-
a running monologue in E3's head from Nova this whole time. It's just like, this guy is a lot. Like,
Yeah,
what is happening?
Every time I think I've got a handle on it, something new and like.
All right.
But
Are we gonna go to the pub
perhaps
to
we
steal the
should-
guy's clothes, or
what? But
I
wait,
don't
before
think
we reach
should
Noct,
do that.
we must figure out why is Joe here?
I don't know.
Joe
Just keep a
wants
low
a drink.
profile. Just keep a low
But what if-
profile.
No, we
What
gotta.
if someone asks?
You
It
just
doesn't
want to
matter.
drink.
You
Just
Just
ignore
go
them.
straight to Elia, and you'll be fine.
Just
Just
follow
ignore
me
them.
and do what I do.
I thought you were
As a
like,
Completely
well
normal
trained.
pirate.
I have never been a pirate before.
Just
Have
I
you
am
been
well
to-
trained.
and I'm gonna put my
In the art
hand
of
pretty
diplomacy.
tightly on Medora's shoulder. Please do not make him look stupid.
I'm gonna like
Me make him.
just gesturing at him already looking stupid, like.
And
And
Me,
Is
my
that
daughter's
what-
just gonna look at Junko and be
a
like,
dozen languages.
got
and
him.
I can
Pirate Joe.
interact with ambassadors from any
Okay.
country on Endera.
Have
And
you-
of course, I'm not stupid.
No. This is like
It's
quiet.
a simple matter.
like-
He's talking basically to himself at this point. He didn't catch you guys saying "Don't make him look stupid." He just took it. That way.
Okay. You see the pleading eyes of just like.
just keep a low profile. Don't ask anyone any questions. Don't let them ask you any questions. If anyone asks you any questions, just tell them
You
to fuck
know-
off.
Hey,
Maybe
That's how pirates are.
maybe
do
we should make sure he goes into Ilia's just to make sure he gets
You-
in there.
Yes.
I'm
And-
kind of
Yeah.
worried
in,
about him.
until we get there, you should do your best impression of Ilya. Just pretend you're the male version of her, pissed off at everyone, and no one deserves your attention.
But
Like
I've
you're
no
about to
soap.
give them a good scolding.
I suppose, barring the soap, I can manage that.
What? What do you need? Okay.
Ilya is
You'd
quite
have to
severe.
bite your teeth on soap.
Yes. Oh, you understood. Yes. Were you also a pupil of Ilya?
I walk faster.
See, that's how you not answer questions.
I think
Are we,
as
are we
Cora walks
walking?
away, who would be the next closest to him, by the way?
I
Probably
think
me.
E3 and I are behind him, just laughing at him.
Do you know? That girl is very strange. It's uncanny how much she looks like Vitriel. And he'll just keep walking. And you guys,
what do we do with that
This is
information?
the
Fuck's
most
sake.
awkward silence. This is E3 and Nova's.
Just like,
Eyes wide.
What the fuck do we do?
just today needs to stop. This will be in the
Guys,
head if that's just what the fuck is.
Make it as far as knocked.
I can't go.
I guess I will move the maps now. As soon as Roll20 loads.
Good lord.
Been a
I've never
long
had a more
afternoon.
exhausting day, and we haven't even been in that many fights.
Oh,
Is it not playing?
Emotional stress is the worst kind of stress.
Yes.
I don't hear anything.
I
it
don't like it either.
is. It is.
There it is. It is.
It's just silent
It was
for the
just quiet.
first bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Let's go to a different part of the map.
As you cross the bridge into town, I guess I'm gonna have a group deception check
Oh, we're so good at this.
with Thrommel.
Oh God, well. He has the kid.
Oh,
Natural
no,
20.
he's a
Yeah,
paladin.
holy shit.
I got
His
a
charisma's
nat-
just
nat
fine.
20.
Adora, natural 20. You
I-
guys
I
got
got-
this. Do
I
we
got
even
a
need to
9.
roll?
21.
I rolled
Okay,
a,
so fortunately, natural 20 counts as 2 successes.
good. I rolled a
There's
5.
2 natural 20s. We have 4 successes.
Oh my goodness!
I got 3.
That's good because E3 and I
Not
rolled under
20.
10.
So
No.
it's the most bizarre thing. As you guys are going in, crossing the bridge, his entire like tone and posture change. He starts sort of slouching and walking like with a very faint limp.
Yeah, just do
Um,
what I do. Do what I do. You've got this.
He takes on like this air of absolute apathy and scorn towards anyone who makes eye contact with him.
In
And
E3's head.
just like
I'm
he'll
confused
sneer.
again.
He is
Are
a
we-
horrific actor.
I'm so confused
Are we
again.
walking past anyone else who is in pirate garb at the moment?
Yeah, there's a few. I mean, it's a pirate town.
Medora would like to, even though he's just doing this, she'd like to just intimidate someone into giving her one of their pirate hats because he did say he wanted one.
Okay. Yeah. Make an intimidation check.
My rat assist.
17.
Mm.
17.
You want to tell me how you go about this?
Give me your hat.
It
bitch.
works. It
I
is a
just
success. I'm
basically
curious.
Give
like
me your hat.
I basically
bitch.
walk up to someone and just go, "Give me your hat," and if they say no,
Go get your own hat.
I just basically pull my dagger out of the pocket and stick the handle of it into their back, pretending that I've actually got a weapon. Give me a hat, and then I just pass it over,
The urchin gives it to you.
and I hand it to Thrummel.
And a very salty day to you, sailor. Puts the hat on. How did I do?
Perfect. Just keep
I
going.
added the salty bit. I thought that would.
They love
Thank you.
puns. Pirates love a good pun.
Good.
This is new
Um,
information for me.
It's so disappointing, I imagine, to see that this is almost like Cora's pirates out of a storybook. It's too bad these pirates weren't the ones. You guys make your way past the waterside hostel. There's a few shifty-looking folks kind of loitering in an alley. One of them's picking his teeth with a knife. They just kind of watch you guys go by,
Dentist is gonna hate
leering
me.
at you.
I do
yeah.
the stare as I walk, and I don't break eye contact until the building breaks it for us.
Okay.
they'll just watch. People, you guys look well armed, like you know what the frick you're doing, and as good as you guys' disguise is, it's very clear, even if they don't recognize the specifics of the sword, this guy's got a magic sword.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
you guys
fuck
got a
with him.
lot of weapons, and nobody's
Two.
gonna pick a fight with
We
you.
really have so many weapons.
I mean, you're a military convoy going through, basically. So they leave you alone as you
This
make your way
person
past the
army.
blacksmith and to the apothecary.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to make sure he gets in there, doesn't get lost.
Let's see. It's been a while since we've been to Noct, isn't it?
Been a while.
Crap,
We've
there was
been
something I was.
knocked.
Nestled down a narrow lane, you see a turf building with a dilapidated frame and a sign whose image of a mortar and pestle clearly identifies it as the herbalist shop. As you enter, counters and shelves are filled with jars, flasks, bottles, boxes, and small drawers are stuffed with herbs and seasonings and the like. You see bunches of vegetation of various sorts hanging from the rafters or tossed onto countertops to dry out. Various infusions and concoctions have been haphazardly displayed around the place. A venerable, bent old woman with scraggly gray locks sticking out from beneath an aged shawl hobbles about behind the counter, while another woman, only slightly less aged, toddles about the shop mixing herbs together in unguents, salves, and balms. Now, most of you know who these two ladies are, but
I would not go
Oh,
in.
right.
I'll wait outside. But I give Junko a letter. Can you give this to Ilya, please?
Okay.
Thank you. I wrote it on the way here.
It's like
It's
pretty
really
scribbled.
bad.
The
It's like-
shittiest handwriting.
a few like words scribbled through that are
Mhm.
Is
very
it-
obvious what they were.
Is
Wait,
can I like take a peek at it like as I go in?
You can.
Okay.
I'll whisper you.
Okay.
Oh,
wait,
shit.
Cora, are we giving them some privacy or?
No, I just don't want to see Ilya.
Hey,
so, yeah,
do we need
you
to go
guys
in?
can, you can go in. Well,
Do we
Junko
need
needs to. She has to deliver my letter.
I mean,
See
I
what you
I
You know,
don't
Cora,
want
she's
to.
just right in there. You could.
I don't
Well,
want to
I'll be
stand
on
out
your-
obvious. I'll go in and just stay out the way.
It's a nice shop. They have good stuff.
Fair warning, Medora. She's quite stern, but you know.
Yeah, but I know who else might be around here.
There.
I'm going to stand in the building, not outside the building.
Smart.
As you go in, the slightly younger old woman notices you, takes you all in, notes Medora. Can I help you?
She's part of our group.
I take my hat off and just try and look as least piratey as possible.
She's also looking at the other pirate, doesn't seem to recognize him.
How? I mean,
Natural 20 deception
yeah,
check.
no, I
that's
get
how.
it. I
He's
wasn't
just
questioning
really,
the
really
dice.
good.
that,
He's
that-
just shockingly good.
I'm just gonna look at Thrommel and Junko. This is their circus. They need to take the reins here.
I've returned him. Oh, and here's a letter.
Mother. And the older woman. Ruda, take a walk. And the slightly younger woman steps outside, closing the door, leaving you guys alone in the building with the bent old woman.
Poor lady. Just getting told to leave all the time.
I know. Take a walk.
Some of you are missing, I see.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, yes.
And some of you are new. Call me Mother
Yep.
Scrang, child, she says to Medora. But you get the feeling, Medora, as this old woman is just kind of studying you, that like she's looking through you, really like
seeing more than most. After a few minutes of staring, she finally turns. Moments, not minutes. And where is Cora?
She is running an errand, I assume. And I
Probably
will
Cora's head in the window just. Whoop.
Oh,
I will casually hand her Cora's letter.
She'll take it and immediately begin to read it.
I'll whisper you still.
Okay.
I mean,
The pirate kind of
This
clears
is
his
Joe,
throat.
our companion.
She looks at him and then gives us sort of an appraising look, and then sort of like a confused. And then you see the
Whoa!
recognition.
By the way, my necklace had been put away on the walk here, by the way.
that's his.
She did not finish, like she had just opened Cora's letter but hadn't read it yet. She's just kind of holding it, waving it about in her hand. You. And he grins. It's me, my lady.
It's me.
She looks. You have accomplished much more than I thought you would. You are very, very quick. Well, my lord. And she's going to do a little curtsy. The first time I would think either Nova or, well, Cora's not here. How can I serve the crown? I wish to reach the Lady Jolene and my father. Elia, there's something else you need to know. He nods
kind
at
of
you. It's okay. She's a friend. And Elia looks at you. Oh?
Eleni.
Hey, I'm Selene. What's up?
I'm looking.
Suddenly at
I'm looking
Rommel.
everywhere. There's so much more interesting things in this room.
There's so much family drama all of a sudden.
Like you see a pamphlet,
I
it has like
imagine-
5 words on it, but you're still just like,
I imagine Medora standing back there like, interesting, and Ether and I are like,
I'm pretty sure this is a plant.
Should we
Ah,
look
rat
for some?
is so interesting right now.
We could look for some garlic.
You were right there the whole time. You knew? And you kept it to yourself?
correct,
Even from me?
correct. I don't.
Wise
know
girl. I see someone in the family has all the brains. You should have shared some for your siblings.
I think E3 legitimately starts laughing at that.
I definitely laugh at that.
Thrommel looks a little wounded by this.
you.
Oh, straighten up, boy. You're not going to make me feel sorry for you. I changed your diapers. I was just going to say it's so good to see you, Matron Elia. I bet it is. I can get you to your father. I could get you to Lady Jolene. I can't do both. I'm not a miracle worker, and I can't clone you. So you're going to have to make a decision, Thrommel. Maybe you could offer advice. Well, she looks at Junko again. Do I guess right in that you have no intention of returning to Eminence at this
I-
point in time?
Correct. I promise to help Nova.
She looks at Nova.
I'm looking anywhere else right now.
Whoa, look at that plant!
How long have you known?
who I was?
Nova Cree. How long have you known? Did you know the last time you were in here?
It's not my secret to tell.
We will speak when your mission is complete.
We're all getting
gonna
folded.
get sold. That's why I didn't go in there.
Fuck you, Cora.
I'll be out.
Actually, Cora, do me a favor. Could you make a stealth check?
Oh shit! I'm not looking in the window.
She's within 30
I am-
feet. She's
I'm
within
so
30
freaking
feet. Add
confused
10.
right now.
Add
You are
10.
within 30 feet.
Oh, frick!
18.
18.
18 is what I rolled on the die.
Oh. Well, we're tied then. So
She
that
knows
means
she's
I win or something.
You better tell Cora to
I
get
like
her ass
stubbed
in
my
here.
toe outside. Ow!
She is going to, for the moment, pretend she doesn't know perfectly well you're just hiding. She does kind of look around a bit like, I'm going to have a conversation with Solaris later as well. Thrummel, did you know? And what?
I think he's a himbo.
So I can give you some good news as well. Selene isn't the only sister.
What?
It's okay. He can be
need to-
trusted. It is
No, it's
a
not.
royal secret.
It's not that, but
The one called Cora.
the amulet didn't work with Cora.
What?
I probably shouldn't have said that, but it isn't. It's kind of important. Not.
Oh,
Stealth going down. Stealth going down.
To raise too many hopes too quickly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love her like a sister, but it didn't work.
She is your sister, dear child.
Why didn't it work?
The item was tampered with. It is the only explanation.
and she like looks at the letter for a moment and then frowns.
Perfect. I'm gonna go outside and drag her in here.
Oh no.
No!
No. Just you wait. You start to move. She's like,
Stay where you are. All of you. Thrommel, that means you too. Don't think I don't notice you moving toward the mint leaves.
I was just curious what they want.
I take my hand off a plant that I was touching.
Midora's just going to like. She's been stood next to Thrummel-ish this whole time, and she's just basically gonna like hold her hands, take back the pirate stuff off him, and be like,
He's
"This is
very
obviously
sheepishly
serious."
just gonna be like an abashed child. He's like handing it to you.
And I'm gonna use mending to just fix the like tear down the front of his. So that he's actually like not bare chested, he's like dressed again, and I'm just fix him up, and then I'm just gonna back into the corner holding all the stuff. Like I'm new and I've no idea.
She's going to
Is there a
step
vine
to the
hanging
door.
down somewhere?
Well, there's a few like strands of like
I'm gonna
herbs and
like
such.
move them over to Medora so she can properly.
Can I just is there anywhere to like sit down so that I can just sit and watch this drama unfold?
You could probably
while-
sit on the counter.
floor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my pile of pirate gear on the counter and just hop up and sit there and just watch. The
She gets to watch us all get scolded.
She's going to quietly walk to the door, open it, and step outside, closing the door behind her. Now, fortunately, as you noticed from a certain sneeze, these walls are not the most secure, so there's a good chance you might hear.
I definitely moved towards the front to listen.
To be honest, I'm imagining Thrummel is going to do likewise.
Oh, just standing at the front
wait.
window now.
I'm
Everyone
gonna
just-
mark my feet with like a little tiny scratch on the floor and then make my way.
Go
Okay.
back to where you're
Wow.
standing.
I'd like to swing my. I think it's a. Let me just double check. I've got a lute, and I'm gonna swing that around and play like little tiptoe music on it.
Oh,
Shh, we're
not
trying
here.
to listen.
Right outside, like there's no sign of Cora. She doesn't walk around the building or anything. She just says, Cora, come around that corner. I know you're there.
Blink, 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 blink.
Come on, child. I won't bite.
I'll peek her head around the corner.
Rat down.
She's like, hands clasped, waiting, sort of patiently.
I look on her person for soap.
You don't see any.
I'll slowly come out and go towards her.
I read your letter.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why you think that. Inside,
Oh.
there's little. What did she put in the letter?
I'll like get on my tippy toes and then like have him come down because I'm so much shorter than him, and then I'm like, Archael is being intercepted by Loki.
Okay, what? And now I'm back outside.
Hold me.
Dun dun dun.
Wait, what?
Why did you think that, Cora? Why would you think this?
He told me.
He told you.
Well, I didn't bring you up, or you praying to Archael, or did I?
Or did I?
I don't think I did.
Loki. Do you mean the Loki of dwarfish religion?
Mhm.
Why? Cora.
What?
Dear child, did you consider, one, that he is a trickster god,
Yeah.
two,
Well, but
that there is nothing connecting such an individual to your family, and three,
he
that-
he made us kill Throbble.
it is... Dear child, tell me what is more probable to you. That some obscure deity from faraway lands
It's not far
has
away.
been manipulating millions of people throughout an empire nowhere near his own, spinning webs of deceit.
Yes, you got it. That's what he's doing. Yes.
Or is it more likely that some fey being is messing with you? A being known to mess with people.
No,
What seems more probable?
why would he do that? He made us kill Throbble. He made Throbble look like a vampire, and then Nova Cree and his three went kaboom, and they stabbed him, and then we had to
Throw
use
me under the
a
bus.
scroll and bring it back, and no.
Bump, bump. Those were the tires rolling right over
Just
But then Nova brought it back, and it was okay. But he was dead permanent. I was
bring
really
my
scared.
bus.
And I was really worried for Tuco, but now it's okay. He's
Uh,
back.
I hadn't
you. Make a
been
persuasion
told yet.
check.
A persuasion.
Yep, I want you to make a persuasion check. I want to know if she believes you.
The sad part is it's the truth.
22, natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
You
them
gotta
dice.
believe me.
And what do you believe this Loki has to gain from all of this?
I don't know, but it's
I'll
I can-
I'll say through the wall, like I'll kind of open the door just a wee bit. No air, and I'll shut it.
I have powers, like he can look like people, and I can too, and it's I don't know.
She
Didn't
can
I
look like people.
Didn't I show you that?
Mhm.
Remember?
How mindly good.
Why can I do that?
So you are not Solaris.
You see a
Don't
tear
believe
rolls,
me.
a tear
Don't
rolls
believe
out
me.
her cheeks. Confusion's what I've been trying to tell you.
No shit. I just...
And I want to be, but I don't.
And the
I don't
lost
think I-
heir remains lost.
I'm sorry.
Can I mind link to Elia right now?
You can.
I would like to say I've never done this to her. She doesn't know I could do this.
Yeah, she thinks you're a
Oops.
human, I think.
Uh-huh. Oops. And I would say, how dare you care more about a lost heir than the girl standing right in front of you?
Who the fuck?
it does just a
Kind
meerkat.
of looks at the window with pursed lips. Cue like.
I
Thrall.
look very angry.
Cora's just staring at the ground.
Dramatic angry chord on the loop.
I'm gonna like go outside and like herd them inside the room.
Cora, go inside. I'm going for a walk. I will return shortly.
No, Mom's mad.
Cora
I'm-
will be shuffled inside.
I am going to hug Cora as soon as she gets inside.
For the
I'm
moment,
sorry,
you guys
Cora,
are on your own.
I may have pissed her off. That's my bad.
How can you tell?
Because I told her something in her head
I
she probably
Oh.
didn't want to hear.
Goes for walks when she's angry.
Anyways,
So you're related to him, and Cora, you're not related, but now you can look like other people. Okay. Just so I know
here's the
what is going on here.
Here's
When I
the
woke
too
up
long
this
didn't
morning-
read.
I thought I was dead. Now I find that I don't know what is going on.
Don't worry, you've got no more or
club?
less idea than I have.
Me too, and I've been with this lot for months now.
So okay, so he's the prince. This is the yes, Junko is an heir of RKL. Elia thought Cora was as well. Her real name is
What?
Solaris.
Look at
But-
her eyes.
Cora
Meaning
thinks-
no offense to you, my lady.
Not
Your
offended.
eyes are beautiful. But they are not the eyes of
Cora, you
our
can still
family.
be part of the royal family.
Is father's eyes black?
Yes,
Mine were gold.
yes. But you
Okay.
bear his other features, sister. So many of them. When I look upon you, I can.
Understood.
I see the sister I remember.
Does your mother have gold eyes?
I look at Thrommel.
I also look at Thrummel.
My mother was. Yes,
Answer the question.
yes.
Sorry, didn't mean to bring up a sensitive subject. Just
'Tis all right. How could you have known?
I
It's okay. I thought I'd ask.
But
Sorry, this is what I didn't want to tell you.
Lady Cora,
Yeah.
I may not know your story, and I may not fully have your trust. But know
Uh,
that Matron Elia was out of line in the words that she spoke.
Correct.
What? You heard what she said?
We
Oh,
heard everything.
we were definitely all listening. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yes.
Oh
Forgive us this, but
no, I
tis
trust
seems gossip of a most intriguing sort.
you. I trust you fully, Thrummel.
Her words were unkind and spoken, I hope, from pain at the loss of her own beliefs and not from a well thought out mind. And I am sure when she returns, she will regret what she said to you. And if she does not, know that you are as noble and good of a soul any knight of the heart and any of the royal family.
That's true.
And I would say the same of all of you.
Squeaks in agreement.
Though you may not be knights or princes, princesses, all of you
I mean,
bear a noble countenance. And when your deeds here are done, know that I will not rest until each of you has been knighted.
Medora just jumps down behind the counter now and just hides, giggling. She's like, nah. I'm not being knighted. I'm just.
But
Can I?
Sister, is it not so?
It is not what so.
Are these not your noble, brave companions, each worthy of a noble title?
not all of
they're
us are
worthy.
from.
I think they're
Here.
worthy, but I think that's their decision.
Of course it is. And I'm sure they will decide correctly.
Well, Elia's gone.
The-
He looks slack-jawed.
Vidriel?
Vidriel, yes.
That's your
He is
Deva?
the royal advisor. And yes, my Deva.
Can you
Our
speak,
Deva.
Can you speak to him whenever you want?
Would that I could. I might have reached out to him for help
So
and
when he
averted
comes,
so much destruction.
when he comes to you in dreams, what does he look like?
He is a kind man. I need not tell you what he looks like in dreams, for I have met him in flesh. He resides in Eminence with my father.
Oh,
Just an angel living there.
okay. But in dreams, does he ever like come to you in the form of anything?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I was just curious, about Devas. Because I haven't really seen one, so.
Yes, I do understand.
Awkward silence.
Well,
so
Jugo's
awkward.
just trying to, out of game, Jugo's just trying not to bring up the fact that she actually hasn't seen Vitriol since she was probably 11.
Well, to answer your question, what he looks like. He is depicted in many of the stained glass windows of Eminence, but he bears long silver hair, orange eyes that glow like the sun. And when he speaks, his voice is radiant, filling one with hope and certainty in all of his words and deeds. In truth, I would not now serve Korth, but for his intervention.
Sounds like a
I
good person.
don't mean
He-
to interrupt. What do you mean by serve Korth? Korth was annexed.
Yes, that is how I can now serve.
So,
And I am to be bound to the Lady Jolene. But such is coincidence, I suppose, in the greater scheme of things. But I am to be the protector of Korth.
so you're not gonna rule Saragarda then?
Well, it's all
I just-
Saragarda, but until such a time as my father passes, which may it be centuries from this moment, but until such a time, I will look to the people of Korth.
Do you have black back flappers? Do you have wings?
Don't call them back flappers, I beg you.
Such. Yes. All members of the royal family do.
What do they look like?
back flappers.
Let me show you.
Oh no, last time somebody
And
broke their wings out.
His wings
It hurt.
burst from
Oh,
his back in golden luminescence. Great angel's wings.
the rat jumps.
And very much crowding
the shop and like knocking a few bottles off. Oh, excuse me. Let me just put and like
Sorry.
he's trying to pull them in.
Knock my rat off
knocking
my
a few
shoulder,
more,
bro. What the fuck?
Jars off of a shelf. All members of the royal family
Wait, can
wear
I?
these proudly,
Can I?
if secretly.
I just want to.
Well, Cora, it seems a little bit
It's okay. It's okay.
intimate.
Eh.
I pet.
Ithri's going to look out the window to make sure that no one
I-
outside is
Yeah,
noticed
like
this.
he's glowing, like he's taken on an angelic countenance. There's just light.
Ah.
Don't
pouring
put a
from the
himbo and
windows.
Cora in a
This
room
is
together.
this is the opposite of keeping a low profile.
I'm
Is,
sure nobody will question it.
is there
Oh,
Put
anyone
some
outside?
candles in the windows. That will surely fool anyone who should.
Listen, I don't
Perhaps
think
we
so.
could close the curtains.
I think we should
okay.
just.
Oh,
Have,
I've no control over that.
do you know?
It's only about a minute.
It's only about a minute.
Okay.
Do you
Don't make me cast a scroll of darkness.
do you know any angels or any beings that have black wings?
Black wings.
Yeah.
I've heard tales. Such things spoken of. Those are dark things.
Black
do you
feathers,
mean?
like a raven's.
Yes,
Why would
they
that be
are
dark?
a form of fiend known as an Aranese. Sometimes they impersonate angels. But their souls are bound to hell.
Can't be all of them, right?
Well, they are a form of devils, so yes, all of them.
Not all devils have black. I'm sure. Like crows aren't devils. You know, they're just birds.
Well, you
living-
asked
with black-
about an angel with black wings. That's
Okay,
that's
what if it's
an
just a
angel with
being
black
with black
is.
wings?
It's
Say
an
maybe
Aaron-
like
it's an
6
Aranese.
black
I
It
mean,
wings.
seems a
it's-
little
Tiny.
like.
Admittedly,
they
it is
had-
only 2, but
What if
Seems
they
a
had
little black
6
and
black
white,
wings?
you
What
know?
is what's 6 mean? What's that significance? What does that mean?
well, that would be like an archangel, or its opposite, an archdevil.
Okay, so how can it go from having black wings to being a fiend or devil and then being an archangel? That doesn't make much sense.
Well, it would be an archdevil, a fiend.
Or these are very specific questions.
The door suddenly opens, and Ilya.
I go back to the spot that I marked on the floor, just like waiting.
Like Thrommel's like trying to kick the broken glass
My
shards
rat.
under like a shelf.
The
Hope so.
rat hides under my hair.
Are his wings still out as well?
Yes.
Hope that-
So-
I'm stood behind the counter, just like
Chaos.
what?
So much chaos.
Then you found like a bottle of wine back there, and you're just like,
We're in more
Yeah.
trouble now.
How's Elia looking? Happy?
Distracted.
Oh.
Okay, I jump back over the counter before she notices me. Hopefully.
She doesn't say anything. Actually, she doesn't even glare at Thrommel as his wings slowly fade from sight.
Oh.
Is everything okay?
Everything will be fine. But
Okay.
some changes will have to be made going forward.
Okay. I will listen to your advice.
Thrommel, you must return to Eminence.
Such is my intention, but surely some of the archmages of Carnelia.
No. You must return to Eminence immediately. You have news that, if lost, could spell war for more than just the people of Korth. You must return to your father.
Dang it.
Your
Wanna see
words
my
are
baby.
wise. What you say grieves my heart.
Cora's
'tis
just
true.
nodding.
Medora's gonna just donate him an eye patch to take with him as a little keep. She's just like, look, don't be sad. Take this.
Thank you, my lady.
There's more.
She turns to you, Junko.
It is clear to me that you are running from a fate you have no choice over. You will have to have a few difficult conversations. But you came to me as Junko, and so it shall remain. For now. I will not be the one to share your secret with his lordship.
She looks at Thrommel. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Is there a secret that is to be kept?
I'm afraid so.
He looks at you now, Junko, kind of confused and slowly, like, comprehending.
He'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
You do not intend to return to Eminence?
Dharma, I want to, and I promised you I would after the temple.
You will return after the temple, then.
But I
That's
don't
big.
think I will stay. If I do.
If?
I feel a little broken, if you can catch my drift.
Dear boy, it is business of hers. You can try to talk her into or out of whatever you wish later. Right now, we must think to the people of Saragarda, on which all of us are bound by duty. All of us.
Medora's just pointing at.
Because it is we who have the knowledge and power to change things for the better. And so we must. Those who follow elemental evil must be stopped. Thrommel, you will tell His Eminence all that has transpired, and see to it that help arrives quickly. Otis and myself are going to have to get involved. Our cover will not be of much value for much longer, I believe.
Okay, I can do that. I will. It will be done, Matron Ilia.
The rest of you, know that time is short. As soon as news reaches Hedrak of your success in recovering Thrommel, he will surely change his games. I suspect in but a few days, the fires will begin.
Fires?
What?
War.
So we only have a few days to dismantle the rest of this temple?
Or its leadership, at least. Consider. Look at it with an owl's eye. Hedrak has been cornered. His machinations to turn elves, humans against one another, foiled. His prisoners have been rescued. His hand is exposed, so he must lash out now, or he will be unable to. Surely he knows that once Thrommel returns to Eminence, it will spell doom for this temple, and even Ayuz will be unable to protect them.
No.
A cornered animal is most dangerous. It stops with Hedrak.
No.
What?
No. Hedrak serves Ayuz. If Hedrak is removed and Ayuz remains, another will come. And another and another.
You cannot fight Ayuz, boy.
Of course not. We can take away what Ayuz remains for.
Zugtmoy.
You think we should kill a demon queen?
How do we do that?
No. I think we must.
In theory, it's possible. There was that legend.
Yes. The legend of oh god, I forgot his name. Oh shit.
Come on, Thrummel.
Uh
Come
Come on,
The
you himbo.
legend
Think it up.
of. I'm getting there. I've almost got it.
Yeah, come on.
Almost got it.
Come on,
Almost.
buddy.
I'm looking for it.
You're looking for it.
The notes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
His notes from
In his diary.
when he was in school.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Nope.
Well,
Why can't I remember this guy's name?
Doesn't sound important. It's fine.
No, it's so important. Oh God, I cannot. Does no one remember his name?
I have no
What's
idea.
What's his
Who-
name?
what
I don't know
who
who you're
you're
talking
referring to?
about.
The guy you got. Maybe in the interview with Byrne, it's mentioned.
Who? What? Whomst?
Who?
What?
Who?
Give
Give
me the
us-
context
Yeah,
here.
It was the
Please.
guy who left the prophecy.
Let me see. I'm looking at my notes.
It was.
Getting there. Hang on a second.
Oh man, there's a lot of names too.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear a kitty cat in the background.
That could be anybody's
No.
kitty cat.
Not
Yeah.
that guy.
He's annoyed
wrong guy.
because I won't cuddle him.
Robilar? Lord Rob.
That's the one. Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Hey,
Really?
girl.
Nice.
Do you refer
Note
to
taking.
the prophecies of Lord Robilar? Robilar. Prophecy seems a bit strong. But yes. To the rest of you, Thrommel turns, smiling. Lord Robilar was a knight in the First War against the Temple.
Yeah.
Visited
okay.
with dreams of prophecy.
Did not know that.
And he foresaw, well, it's good to see you studied at least some of the story. The
Aw.
legend. Cora, do you still have it?
Legend of Korra.
Oh, yeah. I'll pull it out. It's where is it?
I don't know. I couldn't find it.
You gave. Why? So you're putting it on me, you son of a bitch.
All I have about Robilar is
What would it be called?
I don't even remember. I'm so
that
sorry.
that he stayed in the inn in the secret room. That's all
Did
I
it
know about him.
somehow get archived or something?
Is it
the
really long?
battle? Oh, the Battle of Emerald Meadows happened
It's
because
not
he
the
didn't
two
do
united in the
something.
past, a place to build and spell.
That's the one. Yeah.
It's really long. Here it is.
Yep.
It's handout 9 in Temple of Elemental Evil.
Oh, that's the one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
It's because I changed
jeez.
the name.
Did,
To hand out 9.
inspiration?
It's catchy.
It's so lengthy.
It's that,
Yes.
that well-known prophecy, handout 9.
I remember
Yes,
reading it to
and-
you guys.
Make no mistake, I've met Lord Rabalar. He didn't have to put it in rhyme.
Wait. Are you talking about? Is this talking about the artifact?
Yes. Artifact. Well, we would have to
Ah.
find that at once. Yes,
No, I-
we would have to find it.
Yes, we would. Yes.
And once
I'm
it
a
is
terrible
found,
liar.
and that goes right over his head. He has no idea. Once we've found it, according
If
to
I-
Lord Rabalar at least, it may be used to combat the Demon Queen.
Okay, but here's the thing. I'm gonna say this in her head.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't be mad at me. I thought that it was time to use the artifact a little bit early, so we did, and it
She
gave
looks
Zugmoy-
so mad right now.
She's gonna kill me. I thought it was time to use it. It gave Zugmoy a direct connection to know exactly where I was. So how can we use it against
Out
her?
loud. The element of surprise has been lost to us. Once the artifact is complete and recovered, we must press the assault. We must push forth straight into her heart while we can.
Is that
So,
a
recover
euphemism?
Well-
complete
or-
the artifact.
I actually, I disagree.
Oh,
The-
shit.
Based on, he kind of hands the script back. Based on what this says, would it not make more sense to destroy the key if it could be found? The key cannot be destroyed if it's incomplete, and no. It appears that it is a weapon to be used against the forces of darkness. A weapon of darkness can never defeat darkness. But if you destroy the weapon of darkness, you leave them with no teeth. I believe it must be destroyed,
Do we have to put
such
it back
as how the
together?
battle will be won.
I mean, either way, it sounds like we've got to put this thing together.
Matron Ilia, could you not commune with my father? She suddenly looks a lot older. No, I do not believe I could. This is not a time for a lapse in your faith. We need answers from beyond the veil. I cannot, boy. And he kind of like, okay. Well then, it is settled. We must find this key and complete it. And then whether we use it as a weapon or destroy it can be decided at that point, but it seems to me that that is what must now happen.
We're on it.
How we don't know where to begin. It could be anywhere.
No,
it was-
we're on it. We're on it.
You-
Don't worry.
You're on it.
I mean, yeah, that was
Trust
part
them,
of us.
Thrammel.
Yeah.
As you say. I've no doubt of your competence and your heroism, so if you say you can handle this task, I believe in you, and I shall put faith in your deeds. This must be our focus now.
Hey, I guess we don't need Romag anymore. We were going to use him for answers about Thrammel.
It is good that you found him. Many deceits might have continued to darken our hearts. You should go. We've all work to do now. And time waits for no one. Cora, remain for a moment, if you would.
Okay.
Is
We'll
he
just be
coming with us,
outside.
or you helping?
No, I must return to my father in Eminence. He must know. I will return as quickly as I can, with reinforcements, armies if possible, or
Damn, could have used
Better
a paladin in
armaments.
there.
but in the meantime, I do have one thing. You will not go back into that foul place without at least some semblance of me by your side. By the power of my
sword.
father, I call upon you. And
Oh,
he
shit.
says, Rebutter! And as he holds his hand aloft, there's a
Gonna
rumble of
summon
thunder in the
Mjolnir?
sky, and a sword
Holy
materializes.
Oh!
shit!
A completely different sword from Fragorok. This one bears gems
Sounds
of
like
topaz
Ragnarok.
set into
Can't.
its hilt,
Topaz.
and it gleams shining silver, glowing with light.
I
This
don't
is
need to get back
Rebutter, one of the 9 swords of answering,
there. Whoa.
a relic of the royal family.
I don't use swords.
E3's the only one
I
who
mean,
can.
I've just started.
Unless Medora, do you know
The
how to use
weapon-
a sword?
Can change.
Oh.
It can take
Oh.
on the form of what its
Oh.
wielder is most comfortable with, but you must be of a noble heart.
What's that mean?
Damn it.
It means that it can only be wielded by one who is neutral good.
Oh.
I'm not.
Are there any neutral goods here?
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm actually looking right now.
I don't really do weapons though.
And it like
Pretty sure.
Can it turn into a?
I
quarterstaff?
can use a quarterstaff.
it can turn it. Yeah, it will shift into the form of whatever weapon you prefer.
Then
I
yeah,
guess,
Cora.
I guess I can use it.
If you
Well-
would prefer, I do have 8 others to choose from.
Sure.
No, this
correspond
is
to the other
great!
alignments.
I love it.
Listen,
So here's-
I'm teetering on the edge of actual neutral, so you're more suited than I am.
If you would prefer something that is more balance-minded or tyrannical,
Ugh.
No, I think
Cora
none
can
of you
take
are
it.
wicked enough to wield any of those 3.
No, I can. She'll hold out her hands. I'll use it.
Are you neutral good? I thought monks have
Yes.
to be lawful. Oh wait, no, that's
No.
other
I
editions.
raised
don't
my
have to
hand.
be lawful.
Oh.
You can be whatever alignment you want. This
So-
is 5e.
At this point, you guys can decide who's going to wield it. Whoever's going to take it, he will give you a sword of that alignment. He has
I
all
mean,
9.
He
Access
he
only.
said that he said that it could turn into whatever, but if it turns into a fish,
I don't use a quarterstaff. Although a fish would be-
You do use a
I use
quarterstaff.
gems. Just
I think
Should
like
take it.
Junko uses weapons and Cora
Huh?
uses some weapons. So
I've got some
Or
good stuff
uses-
already.
I'm not neutral, so definitely not.
I mean, he could give a different alignment.
he said he has other alignment ones. So.
What, Junko?
Think you should take it. The offer.
I'm trying.
Then take rebutter.
Rebutter.
A rebut of evil.
Oh.
Oh yes. Okay.
This blade of topaz is the lesser cousin of Fragorok, as are all the swords of answering. They were designed, like Fragorok, to face evil.
Can I like do that thing you just did? Like go hiya and like call it.
I'm afraid not,
Oh,
but you may wield it for a time.
okay.
Know that this sword has something of a mind of its own.
Oh. Okay. Is it gonna talk to me?
No.
Oh.
But it feels.
Okay.
And it will alert you to its feelings should the need arise. It will make you understand.
Okay. I've never spoken with a weapon before. I will take. Does it turn into a quarterstaff like immediately?
It does.
or-
It just sort of shifts into this beautiful, glowing silver quarterstaff with a single topaz gem set right into the center of it.
I hold it and look at it.
This is effectively a +3 quarterstaff
Holy shit.
Whoa! Holy!
that ignores. Oh no, I'm sorry. And you can use your reaction to counterattack an enemy who has just damaged you, and you'd have advantage on the attack and ignore their resistance and immunities.
Well, I bring it up to my face.
But that's only on the counterattack, just so you know.
It's nice to meet you.
You feel a sense of warmth coming from it.
Think we.
I would loan you Fragorok itself, if I thought the sword would serve you. Stubborn thing that it is, though, it would probably just get you into more trouble.
Okay.
It's gotten you into plenty of trouble, boy. You would know. You would know. I've still got soap in the back. Well, I should probably be getting off to Eminence. Well, the trail's still good. Lady Pirate. He takes that eye patch that you kind of slipped him. I will bear your gift with honor until the day I may return it to you with these own hands. Thank you, my lady.
You know, chicka bow bow.
And he's gonna turn, and of course, you know, a guy like this has to have a cape. He's gonna turn, his cape kind of swishing.
At least I mended it for him.
Yeah.
Mended his outfit.
Nice to meet you. Sorry about stabbing you.
All of you know that you are friends of the royal family. No matter what comes, no matter what success or failure you find beneath that wretched temple, know that I will forever be grateful to you for protecting my sister and myself.
Can you deliver a message for me to Archael?
Anything. I can bring you to him myself if you should like when all of this is done.
Yeah, maybe. Just tell him I'm sorry I lapsed on the prayers lately, but I'm gonna get back into it. You know, every day.
He'll like that. And you should know
Archael
that
likes that.
he would never hold against you a forgotten prayer. Only a forgotten friend.
Aw.
And with that, I take my leave. Lady Elia, Matron Elia. Thramo. He stops and goes, yes. Yeah. Oh, right. And he's just going to put a hood up and then go.
As soon as he's out of sight, I just pull out another eye patch and put it on. It's like not a
Got a
personal
little
gift at
Thing
all.
of spares.
What happens if your one gets burnt by fireball, right?
Yeah.
You should be off. Rest, do what you must, but know that the hourglass is running out.
Understood.
Let's go sleep in a horrible box.
As all of you but Cora leave,
I try to leave, and then
yeah, she's gonna kind of step in, like grab you by the arm gently, not like creep,
Right.
not like the mom in the grocery store grab, more like the guiding hand grab.
yeah.
And she says, Cora, Solaris.
What?
I don't know who this Loki is or who your parents are. But I know who you are. And carry Arkel's light wherever you go. You'll do fine, child.
Hug.
She'll hug you.
And then we'll be back soon. Hopefully.
And then as you guys go, making your way up the street in Noct, I assume towards your
To our nice house.
leased house.
Yep.
We're gonna end
Feast.
here today.
Not with a cliffhanger?
No cliffhanger. No. I
Oh.
feel like you guys
Devourer doesn't want to talk to anybody else?
we did a break time cliffhanger instead, you know.
That's true.
Also, what do you mean? The person who, from the last cliffhanger was totally dead in that intersection.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's, you know, it's all dealt with. It's over.
I
That's fine.
unfortunately have to leave.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We all got to leave. Chat, thank you so much for hanging around. We will be live again. I don't know if we're.
Next
I don't actually.
Sunday.
There's a
Right?
chance we may have to call next Sunday. We'll see, but we will definitely be back going forward on Sundays, usual time, usual place. You can also check out our YouTube channel for what we've done in the past and what we'll be doing in the future. Just saying, we got some things in the oven. Look forward to seeing you
It's
next time.
cookies.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.